Toni, it's them finally came together. Atlanta and New Orleans, living in today's time. We lit. Air Monday 9 to 11 on the night shift. You don't wanna miss it. Got the dopest guess and we kick it. Stay lit like the night before Christmas. Toni and Duke, best in the business. Watch them get it. Go to YouTube, search IBNX Radio, the Lit Network. Entertainment guarantee. Have you laughing to your because we lit. That right, we lit. You know we lit. Toni and Duke stay lit. Turn it up, they lit. Start the show, they lit.
What?
Maybe that's why. Mic check.
How you gonna say a mic check while the whole thing is on? Like,
Cause it's not on mic.
who does that? Who does that? You hear that now?
Yeah.
Get your life in order.
Together, dude.
I don't know what you be doing.
Together.
I have no idea.
And we back from last week. You know, I'm fresh out the gym, looking all rugged.
Look at you, a little workout.
You know, so sometimes you just gotta do the right thing.
Absolutely.
You know, I had a salad today. Okay. Shout out to Zaxby's.
And then I came in being a bad influence. Huh?
Right. Yeah, with
I'm
the
sorry.
damn wings that I'm gonna smash after the show.
I'm sorry. Well, it helps you not eat too late night because you're going to want something to eat. You mean,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A little protein.
No, you're right about that. Because I'm a snacker. You know, anybody got any bad habits? Anybody, y'all holler us, you know, drop some comments, let us know. Do y'all have any bad habits? I'm a snacker, man. I like sweets, too. At the worst time, maybe like 2:30 in the morning. I'm about to get
2 in the morning
Listen, let me tell you
trying to
something.
have an ice cream sandwich.
Listen, let me tell you something. I don't just eat a slice of cake. I eat a slab of cake. I don't know if you know the difference.
It's like the
Listen.
piece that you get from like a Greek restaurant.
Yeah, it's a slab of cake. Like it's that piece where you gonna need a utensil to eat this.
A utensil.
You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't just gonna pick this up. You're gonna grab it. You be like, man, that's all in my palms of my hands. I think I'm gonna need a utensil to eat this.
Oh
So,
my goodness.
You know, but shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? This is the Lit Network. I'm Duke Desdoom.
After all that commentary,
Yeah.
I'm Toni Dominique.
Yeah, well, you know.
Just
I was mic checking coming into the show. I was like, shit, what's going on?
Right.
But nah, it got right. Y'all helped me out. It got us where got me where I need to be at. Y'all keep me on point here. You know, shout out to IBNX.
Somebody got to keep you on point.
Yeah, I need a little guidance.
Cause you be
Guidance.
wildin'. You be wildin'. But anyway, make sure that y'all are out there. Y'all know Tuesday is a big day for a lot of people. Some people that care, some people that don't. You know what I'm saying? It's voting time. If y'all didn't vote early, tomorrow is the time to vote.
Well, give me that one then.
The guest might need that one.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the other one. Y'all excuse me for a second.
Get your life in order. I don't understand what you be going through. See, if you come like early, you supposed to be early to be
I was
prepared.
early.
Okay, early for you. You right.
I was early. Y'all tripping.
You
Y'all,
definitely right.
y'all
Early
know.
for you. You were.
Y'all don't know. I was already here.
Oh, where was you? Here in your mind?
No, I was outside. I was already here.
Okay.
Y'all the one that was late.
Were we?
Yeah, y'all
This-
don't know what y'all doing. I need to get it together. That's the hell I need to
You
go.
know what? Our bad.
Yeah, you
We
get
did
together.
not mean to be
Listen, I don't
late
even- I don't even-
on your time.
I ain't gonna even hold it against it. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody make mistakes.
Well, thank you.
So-
We appreciate you for being so forgiving.
I mean, you know, that's what God want though. You know, we can't be around here, you know, all I'm cool. I know how to do this. This is plastic. This is plastic. That's nothing. Like I know how to do it. See, women
I'm
always
very-
trying to rectify stuff. They
'Cause
always
you-
trying to
you
control
look
things.
You look concerned.
Why y'all always want to control stuff?
We don't want to
Why-
control it. We
you
want
know
to
what?
help you get it right because you doing it wrong.
We got it.
Get it right.
We got
Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight. Get
Yeah.
it right.
So, but anyway, yeah, it's Monday. Who's playing tonight? Monday Night Football. Who's playing tonight? Y'all keep us updated with the score. You know,
I don't know who's playing tonight.
and keep us updated with the score. Let
I
us know
feel
what's
like I
going
should
on.
know, but I don't.
How'd your team do over the weekend?
I don't know.
Okay.
I did not watch it.
Okay.
I was ripping and running.
All right.
So, but we do got some other commentary to talk about a little later on in the show, if y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Football. I think, you know what I'm saying. I'm glad it's back. You know what I'm saying. I'll be glad when we can actively go to the games. Because I know that when I am not actively at the game, it's hard for me to sit still. Because something always come up. Like, I got to go here. I got to be there.
Yeah.
I got to go there. But I know during season that when I can go to the game, I've already carved out my life and time
To go to the game
to go to the game.
and be active during
Right.
that time.
Right.
Well, that's good.
So I'm ready for it to be back, go to the game season time.
Yeah, you feel like you're missing something. There's a certain element that you're just missing. You just can't
Yeah.
appreciate the game because you're a ticket season holder. See, I'm not a ticket season holder.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the game on TV too, but it's a different feel watching the game by yourself at home versus watching it with people that enjoy the game as much as you do as well. Like,
And enjoy the team that you're rooting for. You know what I'm saying? That just makes it even.
I mean, if they enjoy the team that I'm rooting for, that's great. But like, just somebody that just enjoys football in general, having that type of energy around you, it's just great. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's y'all going back and forth talking about whatever, or you know what I'm saying, or y'all just rooting for the team. Like, it all is super joyous for me. Live and in person. That's how I feel about basketball games. So I can't watch basketball on TV. I need to be there. And that's how I guess that's how I really feel about all sports. Because I go to a baseball game and be super happy. But I can't watch it on TV.
Yeah, baseball just don't do it for me. You know, baseball just don't do it for me. Now I'm trying to get more into soccer, and I'm understanding
I
a little bit
love
more,
watching soccer.
You know, and I'm understanding a little bit more. I definitely want to go to a Atlanta United game.
Oh my God, those games is a lot. They a lot. One, they're really short. I didn't realize a soccer game was that short. Like, I guess
long is
because
it?
it's only like 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
I guess because I'm like at the football game, it's like basically double that time, but or almost double that time. But like the soccer game be quick. They be like boop 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 done. I be like, wait a minute, we just got here,
Right.
and it's over. Who won? Wait a minute, how fast did that happen? But I don't know. Anyway, like I said, make sure y'all go out, vote Trump, Biden. I don't know. I'm not judging whoever you choose that works best for you. I feel like all the rich people, they gonna vote for Trump. And the misguided broke folks might vote for him too. And then all the other people gonna vote for Biden. Like, especially with Trump's new plan that he put out just recently. So I don't know. Make sure y'all pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Read over the ballot before you go. You know what I'm saying? If you need to take Duke's method and just, see what name fits your spirit.
Yeah.
Then do that too, but just make sure you go out and vote. And if you don't vote, everybody has already threatened your life, I'm sure, about don't say nothing about what's going on in the world. Yeah. Don't you don't
People
have a say so. You shouldn't have an opinion if you didn't vote.
Man, people be talking shit.
I don't know that the scare tactic is the way to get people to vote. Like, just let people do what they want to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
people
saying?
do or don't. It's just like raising kids. Like, you can't raise everybody else's kids. If they're gonna be who they are, then you just know that you're governing yours a certain way. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Focus on your energy.
That's it.
And what you do.
And what you can control.
And how you do it.
That's it.
And that should be enough. If everybody's trying to, live in everybody else's house, it clearly ain't going to work well.
Yeah, and just be amongst like-minded people, and, everything going to be smooth, Like,
But,
if you out here and you feel like you don't want to vote, don't feel pressured. Like, if you don't want to vote, you don't, like, I put it like this. I voted for Obama. The second time, I didn't vote. Then when Trump and Hillary was running, I didn't vote. Like, I'm not gonna just vote just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I feel like I'm connecting with this person, I feel like this is not a game, or this, even though I understand that it's a game, like it's and a lot of people take it from that way, and it's just, it's tough for people to really wrap their minds around. Okay, I'm gonna go and vote. I'm gonna go put all this energy behind it, and then it's like, okay, we're not really covering the ground we need to cover. We're not getting the end that we think we should be getting when we go in and vote these different people in on whatever level, and it's exhausting sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And I think that with the way that that things play out, people really want change. We don't want to hear slogans. We don't want to see signs in people's front yards and shit. Like, for real, people just really want effective change to take place. And it seems like they say when you vote, that's how it happens, but it doesn't quite seem that way.
When you vote, it is how it happens. But if you don't vote for the people in your community, the small community leaders, then it doesn't really help that much. You're asking for the big top thing to help your small community, and that's where you're wrong. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead to the first song of the night. It is "Residual Income" by Double O.
We lit.
You know what I want. You know what I want. You know what I need. So you know what it is. I wake up at the crib. I said, let's get it and go. Now we ain't going to the bottom. We done been there before. Now if you're headed in another direction, just let me know. I understand non-verbal communication for sure. I don't need your perpetrating like you're down with the team. You ain't doing me no favor. Nah. I ain't need more and it won't stop coming. It's automatic cause it won't stop coming. Who the man? Cause it won't stop coming. Get your girl from around me. She won't stop coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming, I ain't turning down nothing. It won't stop. Keep it coming. Got enough to let you hold a little something. It don't. All I really wanted was to get the cash. Put it all on the line just to get the bag. Should've listened all along, they've been telling me to cook it up and leave them stuck, don't sell the recipe. Everybody trying to hustle for the same thing. I've been blessed with a different kind of mind frame. Yeah, I gotta get it, but it gotta come to me. Got tired of waking up for 40 hours, 5 days a week. I like to work, but my money work harder. I wrote a bitch before I became a starter. Got a debate going with my barber. 88 MJ, a double O, bitch starter. When it won't stop coming, it's automatic cause it won't stop coming. Who the man? Cause it won't stop coming. Get your girl from around me, she won't stop coming. Keep it coming. I ain't turning down nothing. It won't stop. Keep it coming. Got enough to let you hold a little something. It don't stop. I've been thinking about how could I make some bread without spending my time. I'm on a mission, gotta get it. Got a partner and we split it down the middle like a soul train line. I'm on some different kind of pimpin', make my dollars do the trick and no time for small talk. I'm trying to handle business, I ain't even gotta clock in to get paid. Still eating off the things I did back in the day. Now where they do that at? Turn the whole world into a copycat. Long as I'm getting residuals off that, I ain't tripping, I'm just trying to make a living. If you feeling like I'm feeling before we dead, let's stack it to the ceiling. I ain't need more and it won't stop coming. It's automatic cause it won't stop coming. Who the man? Cause it won't stop coming. Get your girl from around me, she won't stop coming. Keep it coming. I ain't turning down nothing. It won't stop. Keep it coming. Got enough to let you hold a little something. It don't. If you get paid, then I get paid. And I ain't did nothing but chill all day. You can believe it or not, ain't got a reason to flex. You busy chasing the check, you make it too complex. Now make the money work. They got you working too hard, now make the money work. Don't put your faith in the job, soon as you get it, throw the money right back in your business. You get it all back with interest. I ain't need more and it won't stop coming. It's automatic cause it won't stop coming. Who the man? Cause it won't stop coming. Get your girl from around me, she won't stop coming. Keep it coming. I ain't turning down nothing. It won't stop. Keep it coming. Got enough to let you hold a little something. It don't. It don't stop.
I say it fool, I could dance on the beats.
G-O-Y-7. Double O.
And we back. Double O, he dropping another one. That shit hot.
Residual?
It's lit.
Residual
It's lit.
income. But anyway, y'all, it's the favorite part of the show.
What is it?
Tony's hot
T.
tea topics.
If there's something hot to talk about, whatever it is,
You know that we gon' put it out here on Tony's Hot Tea Topics.
Tony's Hot Tea Topics tonight.
All right, y'all.
All right, so.
Let's talk about what's going on in the live stream media today, lovers and losers. First off, on the night, Rich the Kid said that Trump's team contacted him, telling him they was going to fly him to Michigan with a private jet for him to endorse Trump. Rich the Kid came on his social media, was like, I ain't selling out. You can keep that. I don't want none of that you got. So, I mean, those that support, the anti-Trump team, then I guess, y'all feel good about that. Rich the Kid is out there telling y'all he can't be sold. Mark this down, because Ice Cube has said the same thing several years prior. So, I don't know where we're going to be at with that. But today, Rich the Kid cannot be bought. So, that's a good thing. I don't think, you should buy anybody's vote or endorsement or whatever, but I guess in the end of the day, that's how you campaign. You know what I'm saying? You get people to kind of sponsor you and figure out, on your team. Like, that's where influencers come. Hey, I'm gonna give you my stuff. I want you to tell your people you like it, right? Isn't that?
I think that's how it works.
What an influencer does. So Trump is just really just out here hiring influencers.
Yeah, I mean, but isn't that what a lot of all politicians do? That's what they all do, right?
Yeah, I mean,
he's just doing it in an entertainment level because he understands that that's
he
a large market.
A certain market that he's trying to reach, and that's
So
he know how to get us like that. That should tell you one thing, that we easy. All he got to do is get a few key celebrities and.
Listen.
And
even the people that's talking shit right now, if he dropped that check on your head, if Trump shoot everybody $2,500,
I'm still not voting.
Shit, you know what I mean? People.
If he drop you the money,
nigga, bro, for $25.
But I'm saying, if he's giving you the money,
you see what they
and you already got the money, then.
But this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
that
listen,
you gotta vote?
Once he start letting that money fly, you hate him less. If
I don't. Realistically, I don't hate him at all.
Well,
he hasn't done anything to you.
I mean, you. I'm just saying, you as the people who don't care for him, you start to just kind of hate him a little less.
I don't hate it. You shouldn't have hate in your heart at all. Like, you just should not. But I mean, if you do, then that sounds real personal. You need to, step outside and do some other things. But I don't hate him. I mean, he's just doing whatever we allow him to do, or whatever the world. I mean, y'all voted him in. Those that didn't vote and those that did vote, y'all voted him in. And so, Unfortunately, this is what you got to deal with until something changes. He can only run for so many terms. So if he don't lose this time, then y'all got to deal with it again until somebody else can bump him out the next time. That's what y'all just gonna have to do. But y'all gonna have to figure it out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just vote tomorrow. If you just feel like he should be out there, vote for whoever you feel should be in there tomorrow. Because Trump is living his best life in the White House, and like he got it. He ain't even had no experience. If ever there was a moment,
he said in the White House, that cat not even in the White House. He's like, man, I don't want to stay there.
Right. If ever there was a job you could get that you needed experience, like I feel like after Trump is president, nobody should ask me what my resume looked like. Like,
but he slick kind of
just
funny
let
though,
me be in it.
Because he said a little one liner. He was like, well, now that me and Melania had the COVID or whatever, I guess that debunks the myth that we don't live together.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this guy here.
Trump is entertaining. If nothing else, he is definitely entertaining.
But is the world not? Isn't America not entertaining though? Like everything we do is based off entertainment.
No. But anyway, other celebrities. Speaking of voting and everything, other celebrities you're hitting the social media vibe, and they're making sure that y'all know how to vote. Even Queen Bee herself, she came out, and Beyonce does everything in like her class, and she kind of slip it in there to where it's not offensive, I guess, because she had on her Biden Harris mask with her sticker telling y'all go vote, so y'all know who she voted for, or unless she just got on the mask and just I don't know. But she rich, and she says she going with Biden, so hey, it is what it is.
Now people could claim one thing,
and that's why I said unless you just have on a mask
and do something different.
That's why I said unless she had on a mask.
You know,
I mean, she either way she's
we don't know for real.
She's gearing her fans towards Biden and Harris.
Maybe because she knows, put it like this.
Maybe because she knows her fans don't have any money and they probably should go.
We're gonna get away from the capping. Screenshot. Take a picture of when you do it. Take a picture.
You can't do that.
All right.
You can't do that.
I'm just saying because you could be whoever you want to be on social media. You can wear a mask.
You can't do that. You're not supposed to. Out front. You're not supposed to have your phone even in there. You're not supposed to have your.
Talking a lot of celebrities the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you feel me? You feel me? You understand exactly what I'm saying?
Well, whatever. I don't know. You know, at the end of the day, even the regular average Joe could vote and say they voting for
Listen,
Biden.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You
know who I was feeling? You know, I was riding with Bernie Sanders. Like I was fucking with Bernie Sanders.
Well,
now if he was up there right now going against Trump, I'm in there.
I'm still standing by Stacey Abrams for president.
I'm rolling with Stacey Abrams. If she ran, I'm rolling with her.
Stacey Abrams for president.
I mean,
Stacey come back.
When I hear people say, "Oh, this is the lesser of two evils," it'd be like, man, shit.
Anyway, we're not gonna spend all night on that because we got NBA YoungBoy and Nicki Minaj. They have a song dropping. So I need y'all to listen to this music and tell me what y'all think. Hit us up in the DM so we could really have a little conversation about it because they got a new song and she's fresh off of having her baby. She still got the pregnancy chubby face and everything. So y'all hit
NBA YoungBoy, that's an interesting cat, man. Like he be hot. A lot of the young people love this cat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. But him and Mayweather daughter, they got a hell of a situation.
Yeah,
it's reckless. It's
but
it's
you
some
know
young
what?
Reckless shit.
Her little Wayne daughter, like something about like.
Nah, she be chilling. She was with who she was dating?
Nah, she be on. She be on her social media.
Nah, what's the rapper dude she was with? Yeah, she was with Lucci.
Nah, they be going
but they not together no more. So I think she rocking with some. I don't know. It don't happen.
She be on her social media with the business too.
She be talking crazy.
I don't know what it is. Like when you get with these like the new age rap kids, they dating like the other celebrity daughters, and it's real ratchet out here. I don't know what these ratchet relationships.
You know who chill though? T.I. daughter, like she be chill. I don't be hearing nothing outside of the shit he kicked off talking about her hymen shouldn't have been popped or some shit. You know, like outside of that.
You know.
Talking about he trying to go check her out. Man, come on, man. That's doing too much. That was overkill.
Well, I don't know. But next on the list, Busta Rhymes got a new album out. I heard some people, down in it. They said it wasn't good. I mean, I heard one song.
I liked a couple of songs. I haven't heard the whole thing.
I only heard one song, but a lot of people saying that, it wasn't good. And they're asking, like, is it too late for Busta Rhymes to really be...
Nostalgia and appreciate craftsmanship. Because the shit that they put out now is not craftsmanship. You know what I'm saying? It has no lyrical content to it. It has no real good substance. It ain't really backed by nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like the money that they playing with. It ain't backed by nothing. It don't mean nothing. But money is trendy. So, as long as you're talking about it, you're talking about bags and all this other shit and talking about shit but this is the crazy part about it.
The things that people fantasize about.
The thing about it is, if you keep talking about it, at some point, you're going to collect. You see what I'm saying? I like the fact that what they're doing is they're not using rap to just rap. Like, see, the thing is, they're using rap as a resource. They're using rap as an avenue. A lot of these cats are not rapping just because they give a fuck about rap. Where Tupac wanted to be a fucking rapper. He wanted to be the best. Biggie wanted to be the best fucking rapper. These dudes don't want to be the best. They just say that. They just
want the money that
they want what come with that, and they doing other things with it and maneuvering, doing some other stuff. Now, a lot of them is getting caught up in the wash between drugs, actually playing the fucking game on the street level that ultimately you shouldn't be playing that game. Like that's even not a game to win. You see what I'm saying? So, but the ones that know how to play the game for real and get on the other end of it, these dudes is really buying property. I was watching what Gotti was doing. These guys are buying property. Like, I don't know, a lot of people don't know it, but
real estate industry and
Baby and Cash Money
and
Slim, they went and got into the oil business. You see what I'm saying? Like, these dudes are making other moves outside of music. And I think that's a plus factor. I listened to the audiobook over the pandemic, Jay Prince, and he did a lot. He set the tone real heavy when you're talking about transitioning from music to other, business ventures, but letting music be that core thing that's bringing it all in. So,
last but not least, on my Tony's Hot Tea topic, we're going to have to talk about them Saints in the Bears game. If y'all was watching, the game added a little boxing in there. It was NFL and boxing all blended in one because
it got crazy.
I mean, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, the Saints defensive back, They said it all started because he got into Anthony Miller's face, which made Javon Weems, the Bears wide receiver, feel like, I don't know, he needed to retaliate or whatever. So he came swinging at
too much.
He came swinging at CJ, and then it just broke loose. The whole team was in it. It was just a whole Saints versus Bears brawl, and it ended up getting Javon ejected from the game. But like,
He needs to be ejected.
I feel like there should have been like a mic'd up session. Like, I want to hear what they was actually verbally saying. Like, what would make you just like, because I mean, he was literally just standing there. CJ was just standing there. Then all of a sudden, here come Javon coming, and then bam, he go to hit. And everybody, your teammates got to come in and kind of help you out, break it up, and it comes to something bigger. But like, what are the words that led up to, oh, I'm finna go over here and punch this dude in his face? Like, a mess. Like, you messing up your money over something petty. You could have did that after the game, or not done it at all. Like, I mean, this is a whole check, your whole livelihood. It could easily be
these cats are emotional.
Cut.
These guys are emotional. You know what I'm saying? Like, these guys are emotional. And sports players, if they're not humble and come from good, humble foundation, these guys here, the ones that like come from that, like they the hottest thing and they the ticket out type of thing, like they the way out for the family. Oh, that nigga there, he hell. Like, he hell.
Because he know they done hyped him up so much. He like, oh, I'm finna take over.
It's so much gas behind him. He got to win. So he has to play with a certain type of mentality going into it. And he starts to believe it early, and he buy into it early. And that becomes just a persona.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, that is all I have for you today on Tony's Hot Tea Topics. But we have someone major coming in the building. We got Sharonda Official coming. So after this song,
clap.
Y'all
we
better
don't got no clap for Sharonda.
Y'all better.
Y'all hear that? Y'all,
she
you know what? We just gonna say that. There you go. Drop the fucking claps. Drop the claps. Keep them going. Don't stop.
I promise on this song break, I'm gonna give Duke his medicine. He sometimes he get real happy. But
that's
next,
Sharonda Official and this bitch.
The song of the moment is gonna be "Litty in the City" by LaToya Price.
We lit.
Yo, finger roll, I'ma make it easy for you tonight. Let's go.
Betty Badass, DJ Killer B. It's a Beauty and the Beast production.
You already know what it is. Killer B in the building. Betty Badass. It's another track. Let's go.
Litty in the city.
Yeah.
Litty in the city.
Yeah.
I be litty in the litty in the litty in the city. Litty in the city.
Yep.
Litty in the city.
We be
I be litty in the litty in the litty in the city. I be litty in the city and I never show no pity. Taking man take his money, but he ain't ever gon' hit me popping up. At the pop off, hit my phone for the lockup. Don't make me call the goons and tell the motherfucking block. Shout out to Pussy Baby, it's Betty Bad up on this beat.
What up, Boosie?
Litty in the city, ATL's where I be. Home of the varsity, catch me out up in these streets. Paying all my mama bills like my name was Carter B. Cause I be litty in the city.
Yeah.
Litty in the city.
Yep.
Litty in the litty in the litty in the city. Let's go. Litty in the city. Litty in the city. I be litty.
Killer B, Betty Badass. What up? You said she like it like that. Let's go. Killer B, Liddy in the city. 2 Glock 9s and a whole buck 50. We tucked all the way down in my diggies. I'm old school, bitch. I just like Quiggies and it's back to the motherfucking money. Kids stay motherfucking hungry. Keep a low profile with the heat and the dash. I don't play about my motherfucking money. Liddy in the motherfucking city. Got 4 hoes wanna ride with me. I only got a 2-seater, so your hoes gotta choose from the coin who gon' ride with me. Liddy. And that's how we do it. Betty Bad, Killer B, we on that pimp fluid.
They be tryna get me cause they know that I stay lit.
Stay lit.
You have to hide a Betty burning down this bitch. Can we kisses but money? Show that cash. I be litty in the city. Call me Betty Badass.
Yeah. We stay lit, man. Shout out to Team Poet. You already know what it is. Yes. Betty Badass, DJ Killer B. Yeah. Hey, Cardi. You thought this shit was over, man.
Like that. I said I like it like that.
We ain't bothered. We not bothered at all. Killer B, Betty Badass. Let's go. I told you we was gonna do it. I told you we was gonna have to go through it. We made it and they hate it. Always faded, never underrated. They don't like us, they love us. They stay trying to fuck with us.
Behind the closed doors, cold and fire that drove. Break down for
Betty Badass.
You gon' wanna
DJ
hear
Kaleb.
more.
It's been a long time coming.
Lady got that flow, killer kicking that
Beauty and the
dough.
Beast.
Waving the 44, yeah.
Yes. Because I came from the ghetto and I'm still here.
Oh my God.
And we back. We got Sharonda.
Sharonda official in the building.
Can we get claps? Jesus Christ!
Can you let the man have time to do? You
I'm
like
on
that?
it. Listen,
You like
I'm
that
on his
one-
ass right now. No
you
homo.
like that one person that as soon as the light turn half, like it ain't even fully
I'm on
green
you.
yet.
Ba, ba, ba. I'm on you. Ba, ba, ba.
It ain't even fully green yet. Hand me that right there.
You need to hurry up.
Yeah. Because clearly those that she got going on ain't working. We got to get her together here. We got to. Handy dandy.
Y'all work with us. We got an Afro engineer.
Afro engineer. That ain't it. We just gon'.
Oh, we gonna just switch it. See, that's
Yeah,
how we
we
gonna
just-
do that. See that? I
we
was
just
gonna get my duct tape and get me
Shoot,
some chewy bubble.
shoot.
I'm about to put
That's
the
what you
chewy
do?
bubble and the duct tape on
With
it.
the shoot.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta MacGyver that bit.
MacGyver.
MacGyver.
You got it?
MacGyver.
Okay.
Here you go, Brody.
Yeah, that's better.
I'll just leave it right here. All right.
I mean, we gotta make sure she right. We gotta make sure.
Yeah, he got the right one.
Yeah. We got it. We in there.
We in there.
in
Yeah.
He was in the
we
Navy. He
there.
gonna make sure it's right.
Yeah.
No, I think it's good. He got it. You got it. Mm-hmm.
All right. Sometimes you do got an Afro engineer though. Like
Sometimes you do.
it's real out here in the streets.
It's real.
But anyway, girl, how you doing?
Hi, Toni.
Hey,
You doing?
come
I'm
on.
good.
Insistent gotta be ready. You've been busy, girl. You've been busy. I've been seeing you. You've been out there acting, and you got some other things that people typically know you from Loving Hip Hop and your salon. That's what most follows your name. But you got some other things in it. First of all, let's talk about this salon. Let's talk about the salon. You opened up the salon. Then you had the fire. And then you opened it back up. You rebranded, reopened. And you closed it again.
Well, no, I didn't close it.
Or you left hair. The salon is still open. You left hair.
No, I didn't close it. The lease ended.
Okay.
And that's when I closed it.
Oh,
We
got
gotta
it.
We got to be clear about that. Once the lease ended, I was done.
Okay, so
I
time
just took it all the
expired.
way to the end.
The time expired with hair at this point.
Yeah.
right
So
now.
what
So
made
I
you
put
not want to
in-
renew the lease?
Because I was in a partnership and I didn't want to be in partners no more. And it was time. Like, I've been through so much in them 3 years that I did have it. It was just time to let it go. It was something I always wanted, and I finally got it. And then the TV show came along with it. And what I experienced in the last 2 years, I was good. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to manage no grown people no more because they act like kids. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Wait, don't look at me like that.
No, listen, I just had this conversation
Don't
with the
look at me
guy
like
where I am, because I cut. And he's like, yo, Duke, he's like, I see how you rock, man. You don't want your own shit. I was like, bro, I'm really not interested in managing people like that. Like, it's
'Cause you're a
too
barber.
Yeah, it's too, and people too slick.
I'm telling you, it's
People-
too slick.
it's
They
too-
always trying to get over. They
they're
act
trying
like
to
they
get
don't know
over.
what's going on.
And
You're
then
talking
it-
to grown
and
people
then-
like they kids.
And then this is the
and then
thing
they
is,
looking at you
like
crazy.
you're gonna start moving around, so your chair gonna be a little empty because you're gonna be gone. So now they're gonna be crying like, bro, it's been slow for me. I know you rocking. Because my ears are still to the streets now. My ears, I still got people in there. I
Then
know
don't
how
forget,
my
they
shit-
always concerned about what you doing.
Right.
Only if you're not there, then they
And,
talking.
and then if I'm
telling other
advancing
people.
too fast
Like
in front
what?
you and I'm still asking for your money, and then if I advance the business, I'm gonna ask you for maybe a little bit more, and you're like, bro, you feel like I got enough? So you feel like you could come up short because you see so much going on.
Right.
You ain't gonna miss this little
you
bit.
can take a setback.
Nah, nigga, I want all that. And because I gotta keep coming at you like this and I shouldn't, I've been knowing you 3 years, this one 7 years, this one 12.
Right. You know about business growth.
Like for real.
You know about
Like,
how progression in life.
You know what I'm saying? You know what's happening here. But what it is, people be comfortable just getting that little bit that they getting, and they don't see bigger pictures. And when you owning something, it's always the progressive bigger picture. But if you could just say, I'm gonna just do my own thing, go into my own lane and what I'm doing, you know, that's why the area where I'm going with it, I'm like, I got to do it this way. I've been offered shouts, man. Matter of fact, my man just called me today about an opportunity, and it sounds great. And it may be a good move, but it's like running and managing people.
Thank you for all of that.
Right.
Thank you for all of that. Thank you. You was real passionate about that.
Right.
I felt that.
Now, Sharonda, can you tell us your story about it?
I felt that. I'm with you on that.
No, I totally understand. Yeah, but once that lease ended, I was done. And I ain't looked back since. I promise you, I've been so much happier. Them last 3 years was just a mess. And it's crazy because when the lease was up, people was like, whew, thank God, I know you happy. No, not in a negative way saying that, but really saying that, being happy for me, because who don't know what I've been through, especially the people that know me, whether they're close associates, whether they're friends, or whether the people that watch the show and they not sure what to believe or who to believe.
Right.
Like, people was like, whew, I know you glad. I'm like, you have
weight
no
off your shoulder.
idea. I was ready to go in on them bitches. I'm
A
telling
weight
you
off your
now.
shoulder.
It was like that.
What?
It got that bad.
Yes.
To have a partner that's supposed to like hey, telling you like, hey, I want to be down with this. I'm supporting you. I'm here, and then do the total opposite. That's gotta be.
That's a problem, and this is for real.
Yeah.
Like I was really dealing with a liar. I was dealing with a narcissist. I was dealing with a manipulator. Real talk. And I'm not that person. Like, it's not gonna work. The first year I was happy, of course, because you about to
it's
grow
new,
something new. You
right.
excited, you decorate, design, you doing all this stuff. Like, yeah, it's gonna be good, it's gonna be popping. But when you hear certain things that start coming to you while you still in this process, as people telling you about this man, you like, I don't know. I just gotta see. Because
Right.
you already into it.
And you don't have a case to build.
You never want to judge somebody off somebody else's life or whatever they
okay,
deal
and the
with.
investment was for me to get a salon because I did jock hair because that's what we talking about.
Right.
And you know, stuff started happening for him. Nothing was really happening for me. Followers and everything, bookings and all that stuff for him started going up. He even got on the radio station after that. Like, I was his come up, his new come up. Let's be clear about that.
Right, because you changed
know,
his look
nobody
and,
was
and
thinking
gave
about
somebody
you.
the.
Nobody was thinking about you. Didn't nobody care
so you
about
the one
you.
started the hair flip deal?
That was me.
That's your woo-wop?
That-
Now, was that inspired by you, or did he come to you with that?
No, he said what he wanted, and I did it. And then stuff just started happening.
Where
after
did that inspiration come for that look for him? What, did you know?
I couldn't tell you. Ain't no telling with him. One day he one way, next day he another day. I don't know.
Okay.
He just woke up and wanted his hair straight.
I'm trying to be different, and you looking weird, and you just stupid.
Sometimes people go exotic for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So
I
was
guess so
looking
you
for
could become relevant again.
Right.
which
You
was-
gotta
I had a lot
change
to do
something
with
about
that.
you. Change something dramatic
So
about you.
that look alone, and then your skill set and your hand,
Yeah.
and crafting that
Kind of
look,
made it happen. Just made him popular again. People was like started
gave him
paying
some.
attention.
So even because people was dragging him, so even bad
he
press
still
is
be getting
good.
dragged.
Bad press is good, even I guess.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
guess
if your goal is to be in the entertainment industry, they always say good news and bad news. Long as you're being talked about.
If you ain't talked about, you ain't thought about.
Right.
My grandpa would always say, so
Right.
shit. If you give something to talk about, good, bad, different.
Right.
Oh my goodness!
So
So,
yeah,
that
once it was a wrap. I was like, oh.
So how long were y'all?
my God.
How long were y'all in partnership with this salon?
It was 3 years.
Okay.
It was a 3-year lease.
Okay.
And I'm so glad when it was over. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad I did 3 and not 5 because
Oh,
I had an
yeah.
option there. Then I would have been stuck 2 more years. Once that lease ended, I was like,
So
oh
was
my
it
God. I
like
just
was
so
it
happy.
all the pressure just on you to run it, or what was his? If you don't mind the breakdown.
No,
on it.
whatever you
But,
wanna know, it's fine.
What was his input in it? Just the financing, or just the name?
No,
and
well, in the
promo purposes,
beginning,
or what?
I didn't know he was gonna be a attention whore that he was.
Okay.
But that's how he is. But I didn't know that.
Okay.
You know how somebody that try to act like they don't want attention, but they really do.
Right.
But they not loud about it.
I got you.
But you see me, and I'm here, and you gonna see me, and you gonna hear me, but not to where you are. It's just the way he does it to where you don't think he's trying to have all the attention in the room, but he is.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like you're being loud without saying you're being loud. That makes
Okay.
sense.
Like you're being busy. You just being busy.
You're
and-
just doing a bunch of extra shit that don't make sense. It's you
Give me
getting
an-
away.
give me an example.
Like, I'm getting to it.
Okay.
Having all the stylists' phone numbers, FaceTiming them, talking to them. If you
Like
are on
personally,
the back
get
end,
intimate and personal?
you getting too personal with the stylist. Leave that where it's at. Because I hired everybody there. they didn't even know you. So of course it was a lot of opportunities. People was trying to come work there so they could try to meet him or try to mess with him, sleep with him, try to get on the show.
Right.
All of that stuff.
Okay.
But you, as a businessman, and you got a partnership, we got to remain partners here and get money.
Right. So we need everybody here
to be working and focused on that. So if you wouldn't allow them to be extra comfortable with you when you met them, they probably wouldn't have treated me the way they was treating me. And I don't tolerate disrespect at all.
Right.
And I was beginning to be disrespected,
So it became
which
an
caused the
infraction
confrontation
in that-
between
that
me
foundation.
and Stylist.
I got you.
About to be fighting and everything. Get the
Yeah.
fuck out of here. This is my shit.
Right.
And they questioning me.
Yeah, because
So
they
who do
feel-
you think
because
this
they
is
feel like
mine?
they
He's the
go-
sponsor.
Who do you think is
Yeah.
telling them that? And they question, oh, this is yours?
right.
Who could say that to somebody? And this is my business with my name on it. What part of that you don't understand?
Right.
That's
yeah,
a
crazy.
all of that's a problem for me.
That
'Cause
is
I
my
thought he was
biggest
gonna be a
issue on
real
trying to
man.
find a sponsor or somebody that
You
like
just gotta know who
partnership.
you're dealing with.
Yeah,
Because
that's my
people have
biggest
good
issue.
partnerships and they work out, but you just gotta know who you're dealing with because it was really, it was a lot. I mean, a lot.
Right.
Especially in them last 2 years, like you pretty much was trying to blackball it because you wasn't promoting it and you on the radio. You
Right.
wasn't promoting like anything to
And I
kind of
said
go
that to-
against
you
me
know
so
what
I
I'm
could try to fail.
I said that
It
to
didn't happen,
myself
though.
too. I said that to myself. I was like,
Right.
damn. I knew he had the salon with
station.
you,
Yeah.
and he's on station with Shorty. or
But you
whatnot.
would never hear
But I
him
never
talk
heard him
about
mention
it.
it.
Yeah.
Like even when he because I met him a couple times at Uptown or whatnot, you know, and just it just never it's never that brought up.
People
so I
used to say that to me all the time. They be like, "He on the radio, I'll never hear him promote it." Like they was like, "Why you don't?" So, you know, the listeners and the different people, fans or support or whatever, they was questioning it. So I think that's why once I closed it, I didn't hear anything negative. People, I don't know what they were saying to him or what he was telling people, but I know once that lease ended, I was done. Whatever
Right.
he wanted to do, that was on him. I just wanted my name clear. I ain't
Right.
gonna have nothing else to do with him.
And then like linking with him, you know, propelled you into the love and hip hop. Mm-hmm. And meeting.
So it was a little good and bad in it, or just life lessons, I guess. And
Well, I mean,
The
and
first
then
year.
then meeting into love and hip hop, you meet another dynamic of different friends and different people or different enemies sometimes that come along with it. And of course, since he's on the show, then you got that dynamic, and now you have your whole life, your whole business being broadcasted for the public eye to see. So now you have to deal with whatever is going with your personal business, the business plan, on top of the life of being in reality TV in itself. So it all playing out together. So how does that correlate into everything?
Being on the show, I enjoyed it, but you gotta, when you want reality TV, you just gotta kind of you gotta know that it's a game, it's a reality TV game, so you gotta kind of know how to play it. So, once he explained that to me, and then I went in there and I saw how they try to flip it, twist it all up, edit it, change up some stuff, you'd be like, it wasn't even like that, or get you doing different body gestures, it make it look negative, but it really was a positive body gesture.
Right, you
Like,
could
it
have just
be
been taking a deep breath because you was tired, and they was
Yeah.
like, they gonna play it like he was
she got
irritated.
attitude. Like she was breathing because like, oh God, we gotta do this again. No, it don't be like that. And I conditioned myself to understanding how it worked quick, because I was on 8 and 9. I conditioned myself to be like, okay, I got this. I know what's going on. Because there's plenty of times they wanted me to do and say other things that I just did not say. I could have really went in and said some other things about him on that show. But me being a loyal, genuine person that I am, I didn't do him like that because he invested in me. How many people do that?
Right.
I could have really went all in. And while I'm filming, we're not cool like we used to be. But I kept my cool. Even though it was little arguments and little different things that was happening on the show, I still held back. That's me holding back.
But that's tact and diplomacy,
Yeah.
and that's just koofed.
Yeah.
That's just you being refined and you saying, I'm not going to play that game. I'm going to get the entertainment, squeeze
Yep.
the entertainment out of it.
And that's what
Give
I
me a
did.
check or two or whatnot. And
that's
then
what I did.
utilize. But see, a lot of people could then see you, understand, and, you have a lot of other skill sets and talents.
Mm-hmm.
And be like, I like, what that word is, like decorum.
Yeah.
You said, I like how you handled that.
Right.
You
That
know?
means
I
that
got
you
that.
made
I got that from a lot of people, but
You see what I'm
you
saying?
still got all the people who make the comments and say different things because
They're gonna say
they
The
don't know
drama
what's
filled
going
people.
on.
Those are
But
the
it's
same
like,
people
get
that's
out
gonna
of
take
here.
the Trump check and they're gonna hate him a little less. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? They hate the motherfucker now, but if they take that check, they hate him a little lesser. So
Yeah,
don't
so
worry about
it was kind of like that. So I mean, I made the show work for me. I didn't get like no hate. Like some people be on them shows and then they be like, I ain't get no hate. Like, and my sons, like, they be like, oh, your mother was on Love Hip Hop. Oh, she's so pretty. She, it wasn't all like, why she on there? Why? Like, I didn't get that. I don't know what nobody else be getting, because people be saying having
nobody
some
said it
stories.
to you.
But I'm a stand up and I'm real solid. So, I mean, if I was getting, I'd be like, and what? What's the problem? Do you know me or do you know him? Because if you don't, you really don't have an opinion, because you don't know neither one of us. So, it wouldn't have made me cry.
Yeah, I like her aggression.
That's that up north stuff.
I like her aggression.
That's the up north.
I like her aggression. Like, what the problem is?
Like, I came down here to Atlanta, but don't forget where I came from.
Hey, yo, son.
Okay?
Get my beef in Bronx. They got me fucked all the way.
Like, she's serious.
All the way up.
Like, in case y'all didn't know, you know what I'm saying? This is my business. This is what I got going on. If you don't know him, if you don't know me, if you don't know what's going on here, if your name is not Sharonda, if your name is not Jock, then need not be concerned.
Right.
Hey,
For real.
Oh yeah. Somebody about to
I
get
was
brown
told just the other day, somebody told me he must have had an interview. I don't know. It probably was old. I don't even know, because I wouldn't know what he'd be doing. But and he said, yeah, they must have asked him something about me. Clearly they had to. And he said, yeah, I wanted to treat her like a man. And when the person just told me this like 2 days ago, I was like, really? Where that was at? Go back and listen to it.
Treat her like a man. What does
I
that
ain't even
mean?
go back and listen to it, Tony. I ain't even.
What does that mean, though? Treat her like a man.
Like, talk to me, I guess.
I guess, be more masculine. You know how men talk to each other. Like, if a man tried you, you gonna treat him differently than if a woman tries you.
Okay.
And
I understand where y'all going with that.
He said on the interview,
for a grown man to say that out loud out his mouth.
Yeah, that's corny.
Such a bitch ass, ongoing bitch ass.
That's corny. But we're gonna move forward. We're gonna move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of energy, and we definitely appreciate good clarity on that.
Right. We got a little more to talk about. We're gonna take a little break, a little breather.
Then that moment, and those are just milestones, and we move through that.
We got that out the way for y'all, because I know y'all wanted to know. But we're gonna play Mona Lisa by Wavy Kick, and then we'll come back and see what else she got going on.
Oh, you got some more? We lit again.
Girl, you picture perfect. You're my Mona Lisa. You're my Mona Lisa. Girl, you picture perfect. You're my Mona Lisa. Mona Lisa. Girl, you picture perfect. You're my Mona Lisa. Came across the country, you don't need a visa. And I rent a Rari and we on that Keisha. When it comes to shorty, man, I think I need her. Ooh, 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 I think I need her. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey. Mona Lisa, shorty, you're my Mona Lisa. Damn, shorty got me going crazy. Man, that girl a mess, ain't no bitch to cheat. Wife for damn, my little baby. Yeah, we on that Keisha, get wavy, baby. Shit is gravy. In a black Ferrari, tryna get to know you better, baby. Hola, little mamacita. Muy mono, tu eres bonita. She's a keeper, don't ever wanna leave her. When I say goodbye, I can't really wait to see her. You got me, I got you. We ride, we roll up the doja, we fly. I think I love you. No lie. You got my heart. Girl, you picture perfect. You're my Mona Lisa. Came across the country, you don't need a visa. And I rent a Rari, smoking on that Keisha. When it comes to shorty, man, I think I need her. Ooh, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah. Mona Lisa, shorty, you're my Mona Lisa. Looking like a feast, I wanna see my teeth. When I'm with you, life is such a beach. I live that shit with ease. You what I need. Smoking on that weed, I'm tryna get between behind the scenes. Make a perfect team, you and me, we were meant to be. Konnichiwa, origato, kara, uskushi. You're all I want, you're all I need. You're like a drug to me, feeling like a fiend. I need you in my life. You make me feel like I can fly. Bring me to life. Yeah. You picture perfect, you're my mom. Yeah, yeah, hey.
All right, okay, and we are back. I'm telling y'all, if y'all ever want to know that story, we done gave you a little snippet, little beat, but that is not what she is all about. She has a lot going on. She is a business owner, Riva Monte Boutique. Y'all may have seen me wear some of the clothing out and about. I don't have a lot. I need to really build my whole closet, but you know, I'm balling on the budget. So if anybody wants to sponsor me some Riva Monte Boutique clothing, go ahead on her website and go ahead and just, you know, tell her you sponsoring this. She already know my size. Just send her a DM, say you want to buy this for me, and she'll send it right to me. But but okay, so what made you want to get? Well, you've always been, you know, into fashion and things like that. What made you want to start the boutique?
Well, I had the boutique 8 years now. I've been online for 8 years. It might be 9. So I've been had that.
Okay.
So it was I just rebranded it not too long ago, new website and stuff. But I've been had that. So I always was doing the clothes. I went to fashion school, graduated, and everything.
Even before the salon.
Oh yeah, way before the salon. I went to fashion school. I graduated in 08. I graduated in 08, and I went back in 2011. But I went back for my bachelor's in something else.
So are you still styling people? And
I am. I started back styling just a little bit because I used to be doing videos and films and really dressing people like wardrobe. But it was a time when I was doing it and I was really busy. And then the budget started to change, and it was to a point where it was like, y'all just come to set with your hair and makeup done already. We're going to touch it up, come dressed already. So it really wasn't budgeting like it used to be. It used to be like big music video budgets. It's not like that no more. So then I kind of fell back off of it a little bit. But
they've
just
been
recently,
letting people wear whatever's in their closet.
Yeah, kind of like it. It just wasn't the same. Like, you know, if you notice music videos now don't be having a lot of animation and fire and just like a lot of different action stuff that they used to have.
Definitely not the Missy and Busta Rhymes back in the day videos.
Yeah, kind of like that. Like they don't do that no more. Like when Hype Williams was doing all the videos, like they not spending that much like that anymore. And then you got to go on the computer look at a video. It's just too much. So yeah, I just started back doing a little bit of wardrobe. I don't know. I have there's an option on my website too, like image consulting and stuff.
Okay,
there's a service that I offer on there that I didn't have on there before, but since I did the website over with, is on there. But I like style. I love styling. I love when people buy clothes from me. I love to see them look nice, because you know when you be having on your style, I'll be like, Toni, why you ain't put that on with it?
Yeah.
Or what was your earrings
y'all
at?
be on me.
I'll be like,
where your accessories?
I'll be like, yeah, did you put my edge control on your edges? I'll be like wanting the whole look to be.
Let me tell y'all, okay? I have 2 people out there. I have Sharonda, and then I have another stylist. Her name is well, I call her Bright Eyes, but and they be on me. Like any picture I post, I have to take it 99 times because I know I'm gonna get a DM like, "What did you mean to put that? Where your belt at? Did you have it? Where your earrings at?"
That's how I've been.
Like, and I'm like, "Oh my
like,
goodness!"
What kind of shoes you had on? You put them on, but why you didn't put these on? You should have called me. I told you.
Oh my God, I remember I wore. What was I doing? I don't know if it was Mother's Day or something, and I had on one of your outfits. You was like, "Why you wear those shoes?"
I remember that.
Because those are the shoes I picked up. I don't know.
That's just me. I wasn't trying to be funny. You knew that. I was like, Toni, why you put them shoes on?
I was like, I don't know.
You was like, I don't know.
That was the shoes I seen first.
But the shoes with the outfit was like throwing it off. Like, that's not the Riva Monte girl look.
Yeah, in my head, I'd be like, I did something. And they'd be like, no, you didn't.
Right.
I'd be like, oh, God. So, most of the times, I have to, like, send pictures. Like, okay, can I wear this and this? And my other friend, she'd be like, yeah, but no, take that out. Put that.
Put
okay,
this with
change.
that.
Okay, no. She'd be like, show me the closet. Let me FaceTime me right quick.
Just
I'd be like,
FaceTime me.
Like, oh, my God.
Let me tell you how to do it.
That's basically. Or she'll put my stuff together. Like, she'll be like, yeah, she'll be like, here's all the stuff on the hanger.
That work.
Don't move it. Don't shift it. Don't switch it around. I'd be like, heaven forbid I put one piece in the closet on a different place. She'd be like, that ain't what I put together.
Right.
And don't tell nobody I styled you.
Right.
Like, oh my God. It be serious out in these streets. But other than just being a businesswoman, you've been out here acting.
Yes,
you've been out here really
acting classes, and I actually worked on this new film that they're shopping it right now. And that was not too long. I put a clip on my page. I don't know. You might have seen it. Was
The
arguing
clip,
with
the bedroom
guy.
clip.
Yeah, argue with the guy.
Yes,
That was a good one. I really enjoyed that one. But yeah, just going on auditions and stuff.
What out of all the projects that you've done, which one can you say is like, oh, this is my favorite one I've done thus
So
far?
far, I haven't done that many, but it's growing. I got a growing resume. Let me see. I think I like the last one that I just did. One More Night. The clip that was on the page I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
One More Night. I really enjoyed that one.
Okay, what type of character did you play on it?
I was the jazzy wife that thinks her. So I was the jazzy wife that think her husband is cheating, and I would argue with him about that because he would rent out like different Airbnbs just to do his writing, so he could be alone, quiet places. And it's like, why you got to be doing all that? Like, and then I go there and somebody's there. This is why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. But
You would have to watch the
just
show
gotta
when it
watch
come
to
out
see if it was
to
true
see
or
if he was
false.
cheating, if he was not cheating, what he was doing on Airbnb. So make sure y'all. It was
Right. While
called.
he busy going to write by himself to finish up his book. Come on.
And
Stop it.
we did a play/film together.
Mm-hmm.
When a Man Knows.
When a Man Knows.
How did you feel about the film?
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either.
I didn't see it yet. I'm waiting for Schaefer to give me a. He's gonna have to put mine on the hard drive. I told him I don't have no DVDs. If I watch it on DVD, I watch it on my son's PlayStation.
Yeah.
Cause the DVD.
I couldn't make
I
it
don't
to
think
the
my
movie
computer
premiere.
have it in there anymore. I'm
I
not for
think
sure.
mine does.
You think you'll still have
I
it?
think I had to
But
look.
he said he'd do a hard drive for me. I can't wait to see it. He said it was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, the intro that they have, I know was. I mean, it looks clean. It looks nice.
He said it was a lot better when they edited and chopped it up and stuff.
Yeah,
That's what he was
I
telling
didn't
me.
get to make it to the movie premiere because I had to go out of town, and you know,
Oh yeah, you wasn't at that movie premiere. It was okay. I felt like I was best dressed. He was doing the best dressed. I think he was giving out some money or something for best dress. I was the best dressed in it. I know I was, hands down, enough to discuss. And I'm like, I really wanted to say to him so bad, well, who won for best dress? You know, he liked to do little fun little stuff.
right?
But he never said anything. I don't know what happened to that. I still
So
want to
we
know.
don't
I'm
know
going to
who
have
won?
to ask him.
Who won best dress?
Nobody. He didn't give it to nobody.
Maybe nobody won. Maybe he just didn't feel nobody was best dressed.
Well, we could pull up what I had on because this.
Let's pull all the pictures. Everybody seen your pictures. If you was at the premiere, pull your pictures.
Pull your pictures. We could pull up what I
Let's
had.
go
on.
ahead and-
I came through. I could actually save that whole outfit. I mean, I could have just saved it for something else.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a fun project. I loved the people
fun.
that was. On
I
it.
enjoyed the group of people we had the first time. I got to keep it all the way to 1,000. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. That's just that.
the very
Toni.
very first group. What about?
That
I mean,
last
I like.
group. I wasn't feeling all them comedians. I wasn't.
What comedians were there?
I don't know. I,
Was
ain't-
it too
We
many
had
comedians?
Nima Cat in the
I wasn't
movie.
feeling none of them.
We had Christopher for sure in the movie.
I mean, some of them was cool, but I just
We had Raheem in the movie.
Raheem was cool.
Raheem Hope, comedian. So those three comedians right there.
You felt like it was just too many comedians, not enough
Yeah,
actors.
it was just it was more comedians than actors.
I mean, I guess
it
you know,
just-
you want comedians when it's a funny movie. When it's
I mean, they
supposed
just
to be.
took everything for a joke. It was like real serious. Like you got us that's trying to be real actors, trying to get a real project going, and they playing around, they lollygagging, doing all this extra stuff. It was just whack, unprofessional, and I wasn't feeling
And
it.
the energy
That's
was
just
fucked
me, and it doesn't matter who feel any type of way about
No.
it. Because if it was somebody
I
else
got you.
speaking that was in the play, well, it was started off as a play that was in the movie that we did, they would say what they want to say. So
Right.
I mean,
No, I'm with you. I mean, I'm
No,
definitely with you.
it is
It's-
say your
I didn't-
piece.
that second
Yeah,
group,
yeah.
but I told the producer that I'm like, yo, this second group right here, I've noticed your peoples, and you worked with them before, but that was in a play or some stand-up comedy stuff. This wasn't a comedy. Like,
Right.
why is all these comedians on here, and we talking about real actors that's really trying to get busy? It was whack.
Right.
No, I feel you.
Working with
definitely
them is what I'm saying.
No, I get you. No, I'm saying
Right.
I
The
definitely.
storyline was actually a really good storyline.
Yeah, the play was really good. I really enjoyed the play, and we was about to go on tour. Remember?
Right.
But
COVID took us down.
We already had two. We had 2 cities lined up.
I think it was 3.
North Carolina, Alabama at the college. Alabama at the college, and we had North Carolina.
And we was going 3. Back to South Carolina again, and then we were going to go to Miami to see if we could shop it around.
Yeah, because I know he mentioned Miami, but I know he didn't really. It wasn't too solid on Miami, but I do remember that Alabama.
And then I feel
college.
like he had mentioned Chicago at some point.
He did mention Chicago, so we'd have been rolling, Tony, by now.
We'd have still been going.
We'd have still been going, and the plays was good, and they were growing. COVID shut us down, and then here come comedians.
COVID then comedians.
COVID and then comedians, like what?
COVID shut you down and all you get is comedians.
Right. COVID shut you down, then you get comedians. Ain't shit funny. Trying to act for real.
Oh my goodness. But I mean,
so it was a bunch of funny spirited people trying to be serious. Or he was trying to write in.
No, I think it was comedians trying to be serious.
Okay.
And then it was a lot of write in too, because in the sense of like, you know, hey, I just want to make everybody fit in some point. And sometimes everybody can't fit in every project. Some people got to have their own project over here. You can write something over there. You can use everybody, but you can't use them all in one specific.
That's like trying to put everybody on one song.
Yeah, it don't really work. You got to know how to pick them.
Yeah.
You got to know how to pick them so you can really create that great team of people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And
Well,
I worked on a couple of different productions. They like, yo, this is the best production I ever had. And I had 2 groups of people in the past. And I'm just like, wow, nobody worked out? It'd be like that.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand.
But I'm not the only one
Chemistry
that was feeling
is
that way, though, Tony, with them comedians. A couple of other people was like, I mean, you got one that's just smoking all the time, can't even focus, remember their lines. It was a lot Tony don't really want to say, but it's okay.
Oh, shit, we'll say. Yeah, we'll say.
No, for real.
Which one was smoking, not remember their lines?
I don't remember their names because that's
it
how
was a male.
detached I was from them.
It was a male.
Yeah,
so ironically, I remember everybody's name on set.
Because you got Miss Friendly over here.
I be saying that. Fucking super fucking like.
I'm friendly. Like I mean.
So what was how do they look? How do they look?
I mean, people was decent looking.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to get.
You just want to figure out who they are.
I want to figure out who they are.
He asked you how they look so he could try to figure out who you talking about.
I'm trying to figure out who was just smoking and so unfucking.
Would you know them?
I mean, I know these.
He knows a lot of comedians. He's a comedian, so he knows a lot of comedians.
I don't remember their names.
Okay.
I only know Raheem.
Okay, I know Raheem. And then I know Nima. I know for sure was there. Christopher.
Right. Okay.
That's the guy with the little fro and he cuts his chin.
Okay, now since you're saying, I remember now.
And then was Jay Lewis on it?
No, he was supposed to be in it, but he was supposed to, but I think they didn't give him the information soon enough, so he didn't make it.
Okay.
What's her name took it for a joke? Your girl, you just mentioned her name.
Nima.
Oh, Nima.
She took it for a joke. That's my opinion.
It was on play for her.
I mean, that's what it seemed like. It didn't seem like that to you, Tom?
She definitely made it. She definitely brought the comedic side of it all. Like she was there.
You was just all in a way. You was in everybody's way and almost in everybody's scene when you wasn't even supposed to be doing that. It's like
I remember you saying that.
What are you doing? Like why is she all over the place?
Your
like
office.
Like, yeah, I know I'm gonna have to mention something to her, but that's your people. You knew her before me, and I don't know what your relationship is, but you're in a way. I don't need you on my scene because that's not the original way it was supposed to be. Get out of here.
Right. So I'm remembering my lines the way that I was taught. In the way that I have already.
So who's the motherfucker that was smoking?
You just want to link up with some smoke friends?
No, I don't think he was a comedian.
Oh,
you talking about?
He was from California.
Trey, not Pastor Trey, the other Trey.
Nope, that wasn't his name. The dark skinned dude.
That was his name.
It doesn't even matter. We promoting him right now. I'm trying to think of his name.
Oh well, anyway.
But yeah, it was just not that good. I just think the first crew was better.
So what made him switch his crew up?
Something. What happened? I don't remember.
So it was more like one, like she said, we was going on tour or whatever, and then COVID happened, stopped the tour. So then now it was like, okay, well let's transfer it over to a movie since we can't do we can't tour, since we can't be out around. Let's go ahead and make it a movie. You know, clear that up, still get it out to the people. Let's not lose any money on production.
Right.
So with that comes like, okay, people's availability oh well, I need to get it done in this amount of time.
That was,
you know what I'm saying?
Schedule conflict was a major problem.
To plan a good quality movie or film or anything, you got to plan it out. You got to give notice in advance to the people that you want. And, you know, for the time frame that he wanted to do it in, certain people weren't available, or there was like some rift between certain people at, you know, just people not getting along.
So he had some cohesiveness.
People
The
not,
issues.
you know,
He couldn't-
like, so it was just like, okay,
Couldn't
well,
get that
you're
good
not doing
chemistry.
this. You're not helping this brand. You out. Let me put this person in. Okay, well, I ain't really feeling you right now, but I know this person over here and they did it for me before, so let me put them in right quick.
Right.
Like,
It was
just-
kind of like that.
Yeah,
It was
he
kinda like
probably
that.
he probably just need to get his good 7 to 10 people, and just start making movies that y'all can
But
act
the
out
crew-
or
I'm
just
telling
find
you,
that
the crew
solid.
we had was better and they was more talented. Them comedians, okay, y'all make a couple people laugh,
Right.
but the other ones was like a sing, rap, act,
Right. Yeah.
probably dance.
Right.
Big guys, like
Yeah.
they were good.
Right. No, I get you. I'm definitely
They
understanding
was
where you're coming
better
from.
than
Where
that
you're coming
new
from.
crew, but it
Yeah.
is what it is. And
No, I definitely
the movie
understand
is
that.
coming soon, and
So
gonna see.
so the movie was good. Y'all enjoyed
it
doing
was
the whole
cool.
production. and
I
everything.
enjoyed the play better.
You like to play better?
I didn't.
was
I haven't seen the movie.
I haven't seen it either.
Okay.
It's not ready.
But the experience, going through
The
the process.
experience in itself, it was cool.
Yeah, you would like to play better. You like the movie, doing the movie a little bit better.
Actually, I like them both. I like the play because it allowed me to tour, and you know, get that camaraderie, because you know, with touring comes, you know, staying together. Like I got to build a greater bond with Sharonda. I probably wouldn't have done that if we was just going and doing a scene right quick and then dipping out. Like I probably wouldn't have bonded with her. But on the play, you know, we sleeping in the same rooms, and you know, we in the same car, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, we going out to eat together now.
Yeah,
Like
it
it
was
just brings a
better.
different camaraderie than, hey, I'm showing up on say, hey girl, what's up? Okay, cool. Yeah, I know you from your salon or whatever. All right, we're finna do the scene, do, and then all
But
right,
I'm
bye,
glad
see you
though,
next
Tony,
scene.
because you know you real like you like the medium girl. You real like a Libra, like you like real like balanced, like, so that make it work for me. Because if we wouldn't have did the play together, getting to know each other, you wouldn't have knew me. You just probably would looked at me like, she's from up north. She's so aggressive. She got an attitude.
Well, ironically, I don't have any problems with anybody from up north because
I
I
like
have
North
family.
people. Of
Right,
north
but my
people
cousin
are pretty cool.
is
I
like you. And I
yeah, I
love
met her
my
cousin.
cousin.
Yeah, she got.
I
yes.
love my cousin. And everybody be like, oh, she a lot. I be like, what you mean? No, she
Yeah,
not.
she got great energy. She has great energy.
That's what it be. It be great energy.
So I love, so like, I mean, the only people that I don't really like from New York be males. I feel like they
Some
just,
of them be a little bit extra.
they
but
they
be cool,
they like
though.
aggressive, like in the sense of like,
But
oh,
they
I like you, I want you for the date. I be like, yo, just
But
simmer,
that's how they
simmer
are. Like that's not gonna
down.
change.
Simmer,
They not my
simmer
guy is
down.
aggressive, and I've been here for some time.
He from Atlanta.
He from New York.
Yes, but not aggressive
So-
as
so-
he used to be.
as-
The older
are
you
you-
get,
are
the
you-
less
yeah.
it kind of come down a little bit.
Are you the type of New Yorker where it's like I can only be with a New York guy?
No, but it's a preference.
You prefer New York man,
A northerner.
a northerner,
Don't have to be from
northerner.
New York specific. Can be from
It don't have to
Jersey.
be- yeah,
Can
it
be
don't
from
have to be-
Philly,
Detroit.
anything,
Yeah,
like
I-
anything VA on up.
I never
You
dated
don't even like
nobody from
VA?
Virginia. I
DC,
wouldn't know.
you do DC.
I never dated nobody from there either.
So-
Somebody
in
from
New Jersey.
around the New York area, them
Yeah,
surrounding
tri-state.
states. That's it.
Tri-state area is a preference for me.
Okay.
That's just what I prefer. They just
Oh my goodness. We're gonna take one more break.
It's just-
Can we
it's just-
can we hold
it's
you
just
hostage?
something about it, huh?
you just
It's something
you
about
just
it.
know what it is. You know what to do. You know what to say.
Can
You
we
just
hold you
know.
hostage for a little while longer? Do you
Okay.
got somewhere to be?
Go home when I leave here.
Okay.
over
We're gonna hold her hostage, y'all, because I want her into the lit conversation. We're gonna play the next song of the night. It's called Current Situation by Aubrey Reed.
We lit.
In the trap, stacking cash, that's my current situation. In the trap, stacking cash, that's my current situation. In the trap, stacking cash, that's my current situation. In the trap, stacking cash, that's my current situation. In the strip club, making ass, that's my current situation. In my future, for my past, that's my current situation. Everybody asking me about my current situation. In the trap, stacking cash, that's my current situation. In the strip club, making ass, that's my current current situation. In my future, for my past, that's my current situation. Everybody asking me about my current situation. I remember staying house to house, living out my bag. Now I go from track to track, passing out them bags. On the road to riches, came from hand-me-down rags. Riding good the street, I pull a rabbit out of hat. The cat out the back, I killed the game and it need a toe tag. 100 bands, lead them all with 100 bags. I'm a walking lit cub, all I talk is cash. See me in the 95 box, looking like my first stag. A couple G's that will pull up on your ass. Black shit on their face and hand, don't understand. When I lost my sister, made me kinda sad, but it really made me mad. Picked up a blunt, pen and pad, that's all I had. Never had a dad, mama working all the time, I had to get a bag. Now I'm buying shit without looking at the tag, leaving off the lot with the paper tag, skirting off a lot. In the trap, stacking cash, that's my current situation. In the strip club, smacking ass, that's my current situation. In my future, for my past, that's my current situation. Everybody asking me about my current situation. In the trap, stacking cash, that's my current situation. In the strip club, smacking ass, that's my current situation. In my future, for my past, that's my current situation. Everybody asking me about my current situation. Catch me in the days thinking about how to get paid in 3 different ways a day. So I stay humble, gave praise, try to give me a raise, and my life is like a maze. Keep getting money off this power plays. Life is not sweet on them sour days, so I blow the sour haze, asking God why they hate me. He said, keep doing what you doing, boy. This is just a phase, so I keep on doing what I'm doing every day. Money coming around the way. In the trap, stacking cash, that's my current situation. Me real, yeah, I'm flying through the street. Big reels, and I always got the paper for you haters, and you niggas see me now, but you gon' see me later. In the trap, but you know it got a smell. These niggas come around, shit, you know they gon' tell. Well, I gon' get this money for the friends, I need a scale. But really, I don't cause the bitch jumping out of bail. In the trap, stacking cash, that's my current situation. In the strip club, smacking ass, that's my current situation. In my future, for my past, that's my current situation. Everybody asking me about my current situation. In the trap, stacking cash, that's my current situation. In the strip club, smacking ass, that's my current situation. In my future, for my past, that's my current situation. Everybody asking me about my current situation. In the trap, stacking cash, that's my current situation. In the trap, stacking cash, that's my current situation. In the trap, stacking cash, that's my current situation. In the trap, stacking cash, that's my current situation.
And we're back.
And
got
we
Sharonda
are back.
Official in
yes,
the
we are holding her hostage. But
Not till 11 o'clock.
no, we'll let you go after this lit conversation. So the lit conversation is actually about polygamy. And so the question is, because I'm always out here listening to people conversations and talking to people and seeing different things on social media and looking at the comments and stuff. And so the question is, would polygamy actually most benefit women in the way that they would all bunch together to be with wealthy men, leaving the average Joe with nobody to date?
Yep. You agree too?
No, I'm just trying to take in a woman's perspective, and I want to hear it. I want to hear it because I've been hearing a man's perspective.
They've been doing it already. They've been doing it for years.
Right. Well,
I think
understand.
it's more exposed now. Probably.
But I think it's going to be difficult. I think the tricky part, and I'm not saying it's impossible, but I think it's going to be difficult for a real man for a woman to be like, I have 2 of them. I got 2 real men at the house. I don't think
dominant males.
2 dominant males not going to share one woman like that. I don't see that.
Well, in this situation,
One of the males going to have to submit to the other. And I don't know a man being able to live in proximity to a man he has to submit to every day.
Well, the women will do it. To
Right.
women.
And
Well, because women do it already. Women submit to man already.
Right.
A man submits to a woman in a different fashion, but now you have 2. So now I have to then bring this energy that I have to then. How do you take the competition?
But does polygamy work that way?
But what's good for the goose, good for the gander. It's not just a man saying I want multiple partners.
But I'm saying,
with
does
women?
polygamy work that way where it's all one has to submit to the other? Like, isn't polygamy supposed to be we're all together, we're all equal, we're all growing and developing?
Right.
It's supposed to be originally about, growing your who you are, your family, growing your lineage, growing your money,
Right.
your household.
Right.
And then, of course, with all that comes the sexual aspect of it. But, we're in a world where everything is about sex. So they're going to forget all the other stuff.
It only makes sense for him to have enough money. I mean, it really won't make sense if he don't have enough money.
But where does that leave?
If you want to do that.
But where does that leave the average blue-collar person?
Male or female, not just men, male or female.
I said person.
They just have to find somebody that's going to work for them.
I mean, I don't know. I think it's going to work for people. I think it's going to be not as taboo, just like a lot of things is not taboo today. But I don't think, because honestly, it's already happening. You have a lot of successful men. I've seen successful men in my life. They have multiple households that they're governing. That's coming out of their one income that's coming in. You know what I'm saying?
The men that have the side chicks instead of having the side chick. That one
you see what I'm
household.
saying? Like, like Fences, the movie Fences with Denzel.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
It's worth the watch.
I didn't see
It's
it.
worth
gotta
the watch.
watch it.
You should watch it.
It's old.
No, I mean about 4 years old, something like that, 5 years
Okay.
old.
I'ma
But
look
it's a
for
good
it.
one. It plays on the kind of like I ain't gonna say stereotype, but the reality that happens in a lot of people's households, particularly in a lot of black households back at that time. When fathers were hard on you and really didn't,
They took care of the household.
They wasn't nurtured. They went to work. They dealt with whatever was dealing with. Their buffer was, when I get home, kind of leave me the fuck alone. Y'all need to know what y'all got to do. Listen to your mama. Don't make me whoop your ass.
Right.
And when I go step out, I'm gonna go by, such and such house, and I'll be able to get my whatever that I may feel like I'm lacking at the home front. So that was happening, a lot. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like we're in this liberated time, and what's making it become so open is because women want what men have had. They want the same position. They don't. Liberation is saying, I want what you got, nigga, the way you getting it. It ain't like I just want my equal pay in the boardroom. No, whatever you getting, I want it.
If you get to have two women, I want two
I
men.
want that. If you in the barbershops, I want to be in there. If you're in the cigar bars, I want to be in there. If you're in the strip club, I want to be in there.
But women
Like,
think they're equal to men now, especially since they make a lot of them make more money than their
and that's
than their
okay.
partner.
But I think what happens is in the whole, becoming liberated.
I'm cool on that.
It's like you don't gotta challenge a man. Like you don't
I
gotta
don't want
challenge a
nothing
man.
a man has.
Like when I go to the
I'm
strip,
okay with being a woman.
when I go to those
Say
places
that
I just
again.
mentioned.
I said that's real. What she said, that's real.
Yeah, I mean, because you don't have to. Like it seems like it seems exhausting for a woman to
seems.
take. Well,
It
because I'm a
is.
man, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah,
and just looking at a woman try to compete in every aspect of her life. I know some women that's fly, and it's like they want to compete on everything in conversation, in a talking point. She won't out talk you, and you be like, damn, you carry them damn degrees on your back, or you, whatever your accomplishments on your back, or you find and you was able to position yourself on your back. Like you don't got to do that. That's a lot. That seems very
But that's what
exhausting.
they're doing, especially if they making the money.
Right.
And then that's another whole discussion.
But I also understand it because men have used women as tools and resources. So the woman's saying, yeah, you can't pimp me. I'm gonna pimp myself. If I'm going to get pimped, you see what I'm saying? I can control this. I can govern this. I don't need you to govern this. You see what I'm saying? And men haven't quite figured out how to respond to that.
I could dig it.
They reaping some benefits in just a woman being loose and free, but they haven't quite, because I still see women travel more than men. I still see women willing to learn a second language, willing to become more culturally diverse more than men.
They doing a lot.
I'm
more
seeing
stuff now than
women
they
govern
did before.
household. I'm seeing women deal with kids in a fashion where I'm still not seeing men level up and say, let me be the all-American dad.
I think that's over with.
I think a lot of men are just really lowballing shit, like for
Yeah,
real.
they are.
And I'm a dad, and I feel like I don't contribute as much as I want to, but that's my standard for me. But when I talk to these cats, man, I know, and I'm a barber, I know a lot of cats, they don't do no homework. They gonna pay the bills or whatever their portion is, but they're not about to do a lot of homework. They, even moms just take, listen, bro, more women bringing their kids to the shop to get their haircuts, boys,
Right.
Yeah.
It's like
and they got a man at the house.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, you
find that
also
to be
have
true.
a lot of women that a lot of men are kind of taking their hands away from them brothers, dads, uncles, boyfriends, guy that may like them, the nigga that fix a car or whatever, the mechanic guy, because a lot of times when they make good money and they have these kids, they so unreasonable you can't deal with them.
Yeah, that's too.
So you have a mixture of the combination of the two types of women, where the one that could use assistance may not be able to get it because If you've been burnt by a few, you're exhausted by the time you meet the one that might want that love.
Absolutely.
You know, so it's just one of those things.
that's a fact.
It's definitely one of those things. But it's gonna get lesser taboo. It's gonna be more of a just what people do if they're not Mormons or not.
Because at one point, being gay was taboo.
It was a taboo thing.
And now it's everywhere.
I'm talking about it's so open.
It's in every show.
I'm talking about niggas is asexual
every
like a
commercial.
motherfucker.
Every drive-through,
Yeah.
every register in
Yes.
the mall.
Yes.
Yes.
They checking you out. You
Yes.
can't wait.
Yes.
Can't escape.
I'm talking about it's crazy. Like it's crazy. I'm like, damn, what it gotta be in the water. It gotta
make
be.
you think that it's normal and it's
Nah, it's not. It got to be in the water, though. It got to be in something. I don't think it's just, oh, we so liberated. This is the new thing. I could be free and be me. It has to be something in
else.
the water.
It has to be.
And I saw a guy, I forgot the guy's name. He
Or
said
what
it.
if it's not just in the water? What if it's like in the food?
It may
that we eat?
well
You know
in the
what I'm saying?
consumptions. It may
Yeah.
be air. It may be in oxygen. It may be
Something.
in
Because
food.
it's
Whatever we're
crazy.
consuming, and definitely, of course, what our interests lie. I think we got to get a very
and
strong.
TV, our brainwash,
Yes.
different waves that are coming through the TV.
And we have to be more spiritually grounded. I think a lot of people, whatever you want to call it, however you want to do it, it doesn't matter if it's Allah, if it's whatever your religious connection
Buddhist.
is, whatever it doesn't matter. This becomes more spiritually grounded. Now, I don't want gay people to feel like I'm bashing you because I'm not. Whatever, you do your thing. But it just seems like it's a large amount. And I've only met maybe one or two in my life that were honest and transparent and say, Duke, you know what, man, I got kids and I don't want this for my kids. Like, this is a struggle. This is a tough thing. One guy named Laron, my mom used to work with, shout out to Laron if he's watching. And one guy is my uncle, and he just always was just honest and be like, man, this is a struggle, man. Like, I got two kids. Both of them have two kids, and they were like, I wouldn't want my son or daughter to deal with that. But I had to deal with it.
because it's a mess.
Now, I talked to my uncle. I was like, well, if you come out now, if you were to come out into current time, who you think you'd be? He said, I probably would be flamboyant, because deep down I wanted to be, but I probably wouldn't have had kids, and I love my kids. Now, say I wouldn't have adopted and took somebody else's situation or been a part of it to polish up a gym, but I love my kids. I see me in my kids, and had that real heart-to-heart conversation. I was like, damn. And honestly, as much as I may talk my level of shit, we don't really know what them people deal with, man. That's a lot to deal with. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I try to cut them a little slack, but they didn't. But like I talked to them, because I'll be honest, y'all got to understand us. When, as a straight heterosexual male or female, we're looking at gay people, it's almost like watching a bad B movie. You're like, man, this is crazy. You don't understand the
But at
plot.
the same time, we want them to know we're not trying to attack them, because I
Nah.
got friends that's like that.
But at the
I'm
end
just
of the
saying,
day, like,
it's
you-
just everywhere.
At the
Yeah.
end of the day, everybody should have a right to feel how they want to feel.
There you go.
And not offend
Yeah.
somebody else.
There you go.
So if you want to be gay, it is your right. But if I don't agree with it, we should be able to agree to
You shouldn't be
disagree.
mad at that. Like,
Yeah.
But
Nah.
they make it an issue to be mad at that.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that ain't what I want to do. Well, why it ain't what you want to do? Why you like?
Because it's not.
Because it's not my thing. Just
Exactly.
like you being straight is not your thing.
Right.
If we can find, I think that's where the biggest issue lies, is finding that common ground without feeling offensive because somebody doesn't agree with your way of life.
Well, I also think that gay people want us to accept it to be a norm. And
I think
people
so,
who are
too.
heterosexual looking at it like, wait a minute, I don't think it's a norm naturally. I don't really think it's natural to do that, because we assess man and woman, girl and boy to come together, put their part together and create life. So if you can't do that, it might not be the ideal way it's supposed to be done. Now, if you're doing an alternative version, okay, and I can accept it as an alternative version. But don't tell me that this is the way it's supposed to go. And I think that's very tough for gay people and straight people to kind of get that understanding. And they really want you to accept it as the normal thing.
I mean, we accept it as
It's your
accept it
thing.
as your norm,
Right, there you
and
go.
you accept me as my norm,
And
and
just
that's
be
where
done
you
with
find the people.
I have a question, because it was someone that that we met, and she said she dealt with this with her daughter. If you have,
Oh, my
do you
goodness.
have any other kids?
Another son, and they straight.
Okay,
I
cool.
love it.
No, that's great stuff. That's good.
Thankful.
Now check this out. This hypothetically you had a daughter, right? Because I won't put that on sons and boys. We move different than girls.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you had a daughter and she befriended a little girl, and you notice that she's a different type of vibe, and she's of the LGBT community, you perceive her to be that,
Your mama going in.
right?
Oh, your mother going in.
How would you handle what type of conversation would you have with your daughter? They getting closer and closer.
I got
9th grade
sons.
year, 10th grade year, 11th grade year. Now boys move different. He not gonna let no homosexual young man pull up and get cool and come to the house.
Nah, my sons ain't with.
That's what I'm saying. But a girl,
like a whole fight.
Girls a little different. Like a girl will befriend
I just heard a
lesbian girl.
7-year-old.
So how would you deal with that as a woman, as a mother?
I can't answer that because I got sons and I don't have no experience with that. I just
on a hypothetical. Give me a hypothetical way you think.
Someone just told me it was a 7-year-old little girl that told another little girl.
She like, I can't even fathom.
Because I can't believe what the little girl said to the
What
other
did she
kid.
say?
Come in the closet so I can eat your.
Okay.
Oh.
7.
That's 7. That's crazy.
Where you just
that let me know the walls are thin at home and the
Well,
doors
you know,
are never locked.
they starting to be real sexual in kindergarten.
What?
Yeah.
What a 7-year-old?
Whether it's gay or heterosexual,
that is crazy.
They're starting to do that
Toni.
in kindergarten.
And when they told me that, I said, a 7-year-old? How do you even know if that's what you want to do? How do you even know what it tastes like if you're going to like it?
Well, at the end of the day, we're thinking about the celebrities that are, adopting these kids. And then at 5 and 6, they say, oh, mommy, I want to be a girl. And they're like, okay, well, you're a girl today. And I'm going to dress you up as a girl. And we're going to do your hair as a girl.
I think all of that's just wrong. And it's
within the
bad.
parents and the free.
I think.
We're in a
kid
world
need to
where
be old enough to make that decision. 18, 19, 20, 21 or something like that. And then if that's what you want to do then. But as a kid,
so you don't so you don't particularly agree with the D Wade thing and what he did with his son.
I don't. I understand he's supporting his son. He love him as he is, but I just it's just
I
do hard to even make a comment about anything dealing with this type of situation because you're always being
judged.
Yeah,
I do agree with you that a child should be.
But I'm talking about a kid. I ain't talking about nobody grown.
Right.
Like I said, I have grown friends that's like that. And I ain't got no problem hanging out with them.
I think a 12-year-old don't have that discernment. They don't
haven't
have
experienced enough things to make a decision.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you feel like you're homosexual,
cheer it on like it's okay.
No, if you feel like if my son comes to me, a daughter comes to me, and be like, yo, that's where I'm at. We're gonna have a conversation. We're gonna try to get some counseling. And if I see that's what you still pulling for, I'm gonna understand you and your emotions, but I don't think I'm gonna be siding with you saying you a different gender. I'm gonna understand your emotions. I'm gonna try to not be so judgmental because I'm not dealing with that emotion. I don't know what that feels like. You see what I'm saying? But I'm gonna definitely try to get you as much counseling as I possibly can. Get somebody who understands, maybe a little bit better.
Talk to somebody because sometimes you gotta. Right. The kid need to speak to somebody else.
But this is the thing. I also look at it like this.
Because that's crazy.
I try not to also be too critical about those people dealing with that because we're not dealing with it. And it's almost like saying, somebody like we can read, we can comprehend. And if somebody has dyslexia and we expecting them to read to our level, they have a mental thing that they're dealing with. So to get frustrated with them because they're not really giving us the output in reading,
you really can't do that.
We can't get frustrated with them. They're dealing with something we don't know. I'm not going to call it a mental issue. I don't know. I just know mentally you perceive yourself as a different gender. And when you look at a man, you're not looking and say, oh, he working out. I'm inspired. Maybe I could work out. You're looking at him like, damn, that's turning me on. And you're a man. And same thing for a woman. So that's heavy. For that to be on your heart, and you know that the world says man and woman, boy and girl should pair, and you going against the total grain, that's heavy. And I can only imagine what you're dealing with.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But you didn't have to understand that it's very puzzling for us because we so locked in on man and woman, boy and girl, and understanding that's how it is. Anything outside that seems ridiculous. And then you're gonna not just be that style of person. Then you're gonna then physically change, and then come back around and be like, "Yo, I'm not Kevin. I'm Kim now." And you be like, "Come on, Kev.
It's just
God,
all too,
you know what I'm saying? That's a lot."
This is a whole headache.
Like Chappelle says. So you mean to me I can wake up tomorrow and be like I'm Asian? Just because I think I'm Asian, like that's crazy. Like But then again, we don't deal with those emotions, and I try to find some balance in what they're dealing with. And then how I feel and how I think heterosexual look at it sometimes is like, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, both sides understand each other. It's almost like Christians and Muslims talking. You know what I'm saying? It's life. and we dealing with it the best way we can, and let's not be malicious, and let's just hear each other out and see how we can best handle this.
All right, Sharonda, we're not going to hold you any longer. Thank you for staying for our lit conversation. Just let our people know where to find you on social media. If they want to buy something from your boutique or follow you and keep up with you, what you got going on. Tell the people what you got moving.
You can follow me on Instagram at Sharonda Official, and my boutique is Riva Monte Boutique on Instagram. Check me out. Buy some clothes. Catch the sale.
You have ladies clothes
I'm around.
and men clothes, or just ladies?
Ladies for now.
Okay. So you about to be the new Fashion Nova around this motherfucker.
I'm trying.
Let me ask you this.
I'm
How did Fashion Nova become such a thing?
I don't know, because I don't shop with them.
Influencers.
I was about to say that.
So you just gotta put your pieces in the right people.
I think since there's such a big company and they have like several stores, they like got stores in the mall and stuff. And I think they started online. Yeah. And I want to say that the Chinks run it. You don't know who
they do.
Yeah.
They do.
See, you don't know because it's cheap clothes.
It's a China based
so
business.
They doing that the same way.
And you send
they do the cleaners when they come here.
Yeah.
The nail salon is the same.
And,
just
and
like
you
I know how to work the black
the seafood spots.
Just like Beyonce and Ivy Park, the way she is able to sell it out.
That they have their PR people just reach out. I don't know if they sending them stuff for free. But
they do.
They gotta be reaching out.
They do. Just like Ivy
Park. Their site is so big.
Selling out.
It's cheap. It's not nothing custom. Not nothing that you cannot see anywhere else. It's the same.
It's the same things you can buy wholesale.
Talking about it now.
What I'm noticing now is like it just seems like if you have a certain type of physical physique for a woman.
Well, they reach out to reality star, the main cast members of certain shows first.
Yeah.
And then they tell them to put in a code, and you don't need a code. The shit is cheap. So it's kind of like that. It's just the same way they do everything else in the black community. Cleaners, nail salon.
I just saw.
Now they got the seafood spots.
But you know what? They sit back and study though. They sit back and study. And
they some of the
because we're not gonna support each other. We'll support somebody else before we support. And they know
they be supporting them. They done made them so rich. If they wasn't, and you still don't even know who the face is. We assuming that they Chinks. We're assuming that because most likely they are.
Well, they are. Even when you go to a lot of,
it's definitely not a black.
A lot of like just like independent brands, and you want to just kind of start your own thing. Mm-hmm. They the ones running all that. All the warehouses when people get their shirts and shit. Mm-hmm. They run. I've been to warehouses. They running that shit. Mm-hmm. Like well-oiled machine. They running it because they understand, and they've been understanding. They've been even before all that. Those warehouses was their hubs where they didn't disperse out to gas stations. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I used to know Arab. Arabs do the same thing too.
Yeah, they do.
They're doing the same thing. So the thing is, we just don't do it. But you gotta stand something, okay? You look at rappers. You look at entertainment.
Black people overall just be doing too much, and they really make you not want to work with them.
But also look at how we consume though, right? Like I look at rappers and shit, and I look at the amount of time Jesus said he just spent a lot in the strip club, or Luda come out for Labor Day weekend and he just run it up. And look how we contribute from the dancers and the people who go and tip and pay for the dancers to perform. How many black strip clubs are in Atlanta?
What?
One or two? Own and operate.
I don't
I think
know.
Magic is one. And I think I want to say maybe one more. If I'm maybe not.
I don't know.
I know Magic City.
I mean, I go to them sometimes, but I don't be knowing who the owners are.
Well, I'm just saying that, just kind of rhetorical. Like
it wouldn't even matter.
We drive the business, but we don't own the business.
But that's
same thing for hair. Same thing for seafood. Mm-hmm. How often you see Asian people sitting in seafood places?
I just think when black people be shopping and they be doing stuff, they don't care. They don't care who they buying it from.
No, they don't.
Just do it.
They just want this. They want the cheapest price.
There's no reason. They want the cheapest price, right? There's no reason why.
And the
that company you just named is as big as it is from all of these black influencers. Where are the Caucasian and what are they, Koreans or Vietnamese, whatever they are? Where are their influencers at? Right. They're not gonna do them like how we do them.
Nah.
It's just stupid to me.
But they also gonna big up it, and I think it's Puffy was talking about how, in our urban fashion, you're gonna hit a ceiling fast. Like that jacket, if you made that jacket and sold it for whatever, they'd be like, I love it. But at some point they'd be like, it's not
we could sit here and literally talk about fashion.
You know what I'm saying?
All day and all night.
On each other.
We could talk about fashion all day and all night, but we're not gonna do that.
Yep.
We're gonna let Sharonda go. And we're gonna take a little photo op moment, and we're gonna play Black is Beautiful by Coda Sanchez.
We lit.
Go vote.
Yeah.
Hating all on our chocolate skin, envious of our melanin. The love in our heart is evident. We love our life, live it till the end. Why they copy us and just play pretend? Through the struggle, we make excellence. God made us, so we haven't sinned. It's the soul that lives within, to let them know that black is beautiful, 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 black is beautiful. Black is beautiful, black is beautiful, black is beautiful, black is beautiful, black is beautiful. To the true kids of Africa, where all the color people spectacular. The essence of our culture is immaculate. The gold soul hit your heart with a fantastic touch. You know the original people that got backing up. We rich in spirit, so we ain't lacking much. We came back with peace, the fist pack a punch. Now I wonder why the police be attacking us. They know the black of the bear, baby, the sweeter the juice. You know the darker the flesh and the deeper the roots. Trying to enlighten the culture, so now I'm teaching the youth to be the best that they can be. The souls invested in you. You know they look in the mirror, you know they seeing the proof. We got children just living what we destined to do. They may tell you a lot of things, but they don't have a clue. I said they tell you a lot of things, but they don't be the truth. That's why they hating all on our chocolate skin, envious of our melanin. The love in our heart is evident. We love our life, live it till the end. Why they copy us and just play pretend? Through the struggle, we make excellence. God made us, so we haven't sinned. It's the soul that lives within, to let them know that black is beautiful, 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 black is beautiful. It's my message to the whole black community. Let's come together, love each other, all in unity. Peace and love, God's blessings sent through you and me. Kings and queens worth more than whips and jewelry. Let there be no distraction. We be the fashion, we be the peace, yes, we be the magic. We make the movement, we take the action. We be the truth, yes, we be the classic. Your soul is more than bad and bougie. You gotta know, my sister, your black is beauty. Brother, stay bold and keep your balance to your never fall. Gotta let them know that black is beauty. Hating all on our chocolate skin, envious of our melanin. The love in our heart is evident. We love our life, live it till the end. Why they copy us and just play pretend? Through the struggle, we make excellence. God made us, so we haven't sinned. It's the soul that lives within, to let them know that black is beautiful, 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 black is beautiful. You listening to beautiful, black is 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 beautiful.
Next 100.
A lot of people say it don't matter, but think about
The
it.
2020 election is approaching.
This is your country and your future, so vote.
Let your voice be heard.
My faith and confidence in the American future is undiminished.
This is an important election, and I'm concerned about America.
ATL's Next 100. Next 100.
A lot of people say it don't matter, but think about
The
it.
2020 election is approaching.
This is your country and your future, so vote.
Let your voice be heard.
My faith and confidence in the American future is undiminished.
What up, everybody? This is Neo, reminding you to get out there and vote, all right?
This is an important election, and I'm concerned about America.
ATL's Next 100.
I'm back. Thank you, girl. Listen,
Back in
y'all.
that beat.
Make sure y'all shop, because you know what I'm saying? I be shopping. You know
What's the
what I'm
name of the spot again?
Riva Monte Boutique.
Riva Monte Boutique.
Make sure y'all shop. Look,
Sharonda Official.
Y'all see my edge is not done because I ran out of edge control.
Can't run out of edge control.
I had to get me some edge control. If y'all don't have none of this, clearly your edges are either y'all probably got that crusty white stuff.
I hate saying that. Like I hate.
Or y'all got that pasty look. This right here have your edges look like they just flow on the side of your face. You know what I'm saying? It's not greasy. If you get some on your hand, you accidentally touch your dress, you're not like, oh my God, I gotta change. Now you're gonna have that grease spot. This right here, I'll get you right. Smells good. Oh, this smell like lemon. Is this a different scent? It smell like.
Seeing you with that new whip. She got that new whip up.
It's good. Let me tell y'all. So make sure y'all go on her site. Get this. And if your hair's jacked up, don't say I didn't tell you what to really get. Okay? You getting that Chinese store stuff. They don't know. They don't even know where they came from.
They don't know where they came from.
They don't know where it came from. So get you some
this look good right
quality.
Here. So this is the edge control. Let me see what this look like. Let me see what edge control. Cause this, I'm gonna tell you, fellas. I'm telling you, you could really judge a woman based off her edge control. Oh, that thing amber. Oh shit. That looked like the mosquito that they found in what was that Jurassic Park? Remember they had it in the amber? That's pretty. Can I touch it? Damn, that shit is.
You can't be wasting edge control.
I'm sorry, let me put it back. That shit is thick too. That shit. Okay, it's cool. Yeah, that thing. That's what keep y'all edges obedient. That shit keeping it. All right, cool. Now you know it's gonna be bad when men say, "Yo, cause you got edge control just to like smooth my edges down." You know, cats want baby bangs nowadays.
You tripping?
I'm not using no edge control.
You ain't supposed to
catch
put your
that fire
hand
lineup like your son got. So is a wave grease too?
Is it wave root?
A wave grease.
Oh, I guess you could probably use it as a wave.
Wet and dry. Really? How much is it? 20.
Get you some. Anyway, we need to
I'm going to use yours first.
Negative. We're going to focus on your thoughts for the day. So let the people know what's on your mind.
For braids? See that? So you put something in a little base? Or you just grease the whole braid?
Well,
the scalp.
Gotta be sectioned.
Yeah, the scalp.
Yeah, you just put some on each section, you start the braid.
Marcing it up. You got to marcin your hair.
Marcin.
She said your hair dry. You got to marcin. She need marcin. You got some marcin?
Get your life.
When you marcin the hair. You got to marcin that hair.
Get your life in order.
What that mean?
Get your life in order. What's on your mind, dude?
What's on my mind today is being a blessing. You got to be a blessing to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Your life is a blessing, and I would like to tell everybody thank you for being alive, and thank God for being alive, and thank you for checking in, those who tune in, those who interact with us, you know, the people that we meet, you know, on a day-to-day basis, keeping us, you know, thriving and moving. Thank you, Sharonda Official. You know, appreciate your son. He's so unenthusiastic about this. Kids don't be giving a damn what their parents be doing. So you know how LeBron's son probably act. He's like, man, dang, he'd be like, man, your dad's LeBron. He'd be like, bro, chill, it's just dad.
Right. I mean, he's just my dad. Whatever.
It's just dad, you know. But be a blessing to someone, you know. A real close friend of mine passed away from cancer. Rest in peace, George Edward Brown. You know, he taught me a lot at just being a man. You know, he taught me a lot just being a father of a daughter, being a girl dad. He taught me a lot of just being a master barber, being in the community. I thank him so much. I mean, me and his family and all his friends, we're gonna miss him. And he just showed me how to be a solid man, just solid, being a man of your word. You know, understanding what integrity is. You know, having, you know, staying true to your moral compass. You know, being a man of ethics. And one thing he would always say, you know, be good to yourself, you know, and be a blessing. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a blessing to somebody. And I'm going to miss him. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, call your people you haven't talked to. If you're having a problem with somebody in the family, if you're having an issue with anybody you value, and even if it's nobody that you don't value, it may be somebody you can live with or without. Make amends with that so you could just move on and just not allow that to burden you, and to give you a restless spirit. You want to be at peace with yourself. You want to know that you don't have any ill will or any any negative energy and vibes out there with dealing with whoever you're dealing with. So make amends with that, because at the end of the day, you don't never know when you're going to check out. God bless us, with the amount of time he bless us, and you just never know when he's going to call you home. And a lot of times we want to question what he does and how he does it, but that's not to be questioned. He's the Almighty, and he has the final say. And he allowed us to be with our friend George Edward Brown. He allowed us to be with him for the time that he allowed it. And he's no longer with us. And I know a lot of people deal with this. You don't know my friend and like my big brother, my mentor. You don't know him, but I'm pretty sure you have somebody that's close to you that you've lost. And in life, keep living, like he would say sometimes, and you will go and experience it, and then you can reflect on this final thought and see exactly where I was going with this. I've lost a few people to cancer. I've lost a few people, just unfortunate deaths. 2010, my little cousin passed, Julius Jones. He had just got a distribution deal with Koch Records, and he died in a car accident. 2000, when my daughter was born, 2014 till 2013, I believe it was. 2014, I'm sorry. 13, 14, around that time. My grandmother passed, my stepdad's mother, and she's been in my life since I was 10 months old, and she passed from cancer as well. I also had a client that I cut for about 3 going on 4 years, and she had passed from cancer. I met her, and she had just battled with it and defeated it at that time. So she was in great spirits. She would always laugh and joke about how cancer really kind of gave her a breath of fresh air. It made her live. She was always a workaholic. She never liked her breasts, so then she wanted to get when a woman get the breast removed, what is that called?
A breast reduction?
Not reduction, when they get it removed.
Like from cancer?
Yeah.
Breast cancer?
Well, anyway, she has new breasts, so she would always joke about how, Duke, you should see it. These breasts are the best, because she was about 40-something years old, but she was like, I got breasts like I'm 20. She's always had a great spirit. And all the people that I've noticed who has passed away from cancer, they always were in good spirit. And I don't know if it's just you understanding that every day matters, and you make peace with whatever's going to be the next day. You wake up or you don't, or you battle with the pain and everything like that, the ups and downs that comes with it. But they were always in great spirit, and to see them go out in that fashion just lets me know, things that they would say like never worry, love, fearlessly, like just love. And then with that word love, you're able to accept people. You're able to understand, like we said earlier, if you have a gay cousin or whatever the case, and just know that you got to love them and let them deal with whatever they're dealing with. But to close out, be a blessing, love life, and make amends if you need to. If not, just continue to be great and continue to inspire people and live the life, and live in your truth and live in your greatness, and live a purposeful life and be good to yourself and be kind to others. And I think that's about it. R.I.P. Rest in peace, rest in heaven. My good brother, my mentor, a good friend, George Edward Brown, and I love you.
Okay, your mom told me to tell you to get her some edge control, so go ahead and buy.
All right, Ma. I'm gonna get you. Matter of fact, I got another jar. I'm gonna get you a little scoop. I'm gonna get you I'm gonna get you a dollop. I'm gonna just go ahead on and get you a little swipe. I'm gonna get you a swiping. I'm gonna get you a swiping. Let me see how I look again. Let me see how I look. Let me give it back.
You done already put your hands in the Mr.
I'm
Corona.
gonna give it back. I'm gonna give it back.
You done already put your hands in the stuff in the Mr. Corona.
God, Jesus Christ.
It's the no for me.
Man, listen. She don't want to. I just said be a blessing to somebody. That's what I just said. And she don't want to be a blessing.
I don't have to be a blessing to everybody. I get to choose who I want to give my blessings to.
Oh, I like how you put that.
So, I mean, you can't be a blessing to everybody because you got to be able to
That's
to pour and give out.
That's it.
And everybody ain't deserving of a good blessing.
And you know, I ain't gonna say you always have to do that, but you want to pour your blessings on people that don't mind reciprocating. Sometimes you got to pour your blessings on somebody, and it don't matter if they can do anything back in return.
I firmly believe you have a choice in what you want to do. It may be a good idea to give a blessing, but you're not always able to give a blessing. Sometimes you need a blessing.
That's true.
And so therefore, giving a blessing when you really need one isn't very good self-care. So
somebody here, when I tell you somebody here between the two of us, not me, it's like strictly like, you know, like I'm what they call it? What's it?
Self-care?
No, not self-care. What's the other word?
Selfish?
No, not selfish.
Observe?
Not self-absorbed. Not selfless. Self is another word in that area. When you make sure self-preservation.
Yes,
so,
I am. Yes,
somebody here.
I need to. In order for me to be good, yes. In order for me to be good and help anybody else, I need to be able to make sure that I am whole and complete. That is why when you're on the plane, they say put your mask on first before you help anybody else. You can't help anybody else if you done passed out and died on the side of the road. I'm gonna put my mask on first, get the things that I need to replenish myself, and then it's my cup runneth over. It's not empty my cup. I'm supposed to give you the blessings as they run over. Outflow of my cup are the blessings of the ones around me.
Hey, I'm with you. I don't knock you. You know what I'm saying? I hear your logic.
But anyway, y'all can go out there giving and giving and giving, and you ain't got nothing. You can't even live and breathe. But I give the overflow. God blesses me.
Says the nice person that
everything
in
abundance.
You know what I'm not getting it.
Everything in abundance is for you. God is to bless me and allow me in the abundance to bless you. And that is how I'm allowed to be happy. Because when you giving and you ain't got nothing, you miserable, you sad, you cranky for no reason. I'm full, so therefore there's no reason for me to be cranky. So I can bless because I'm happy and I can give out. Anyway, the next song of the evening is I'm From Louisiana by Gutter Boy. And that's the last song of the night. So y'all enjoy.
We lit!
Them shits up, them shits up. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, we jig and get ratchet. When that jigger train come through, the outcome is drastic. I'm a ratchet ass nigga, free my nigga. Man, that go my nigga, we hold me down. And forever up in them foes. B-man on the track, bagged up by trunk killers. He my water, he my round. Guarantee to get with your ratchet city. That's my section. Disrespect it if you want. I promise you, I bet you a couple six you're gonna be gonna get some bad ass. And the addicted sickers in the state to get retarded out your round. While this money being made, me and Yella hit it to the bottom. Pick a big papa, grab that bomb. That's that heartbeat stopper. In case these niggas wanna jump crazy, work them all proper. Dump your ass up in that red river. You read the book while I'm Lafayette. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, the B.R. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, that's how we rockin'. I'm from a section where the murder rate rising and we be too up. Niggas catching bodies with chopper long as a school bus. Welcome to the home of the ratchet, shit can get ugly. We never slip, we be clutching, we up and we gon' bust it. What's up? My niggas nut up, they get on them bees and cut up. In the club loaded, fucked up, scoping ready to flush some. 7 truck full of pistols, extendos looking like nunchucks. Attitude rude as fuck, niggas play me, I'ma put some up. I'm from the boot, bitch. We known to shoot shit. Drag your ass through the club, beat your ass with bottles and pool sticks. And no, we ain't friendly, don't approach us on that cool shit. Better get your ass blues quick. Faking on my city, be another dead nigga in the Red River. Grab some bricks in a rope and tie his legs with them. We the home of the ratchet free minute, bitch. And middle fingers up to them fat niggas. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, Shreveport. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, Lafayette. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, the B.R. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, that's how we rockin', nigga. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, Shreveport. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, Lafayette. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, the B.R. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, that's how we rockin', nigga. Louisiana made, Louisiana played.
can't spin out real bullets, you guaranteed to get laid from Ratchet City. All the way down to the BR. That boot life retarded, we get retarded with that 40. I be going through some things, put that change up on your brain. You should've stayed up in your lane. Now the madness that came, ain't no escaping it. We the sickers, let's keep it 100. It's 4 inches, my nigga, and we bout to run it. Now live when not dead and old, that take care of business. Throw them foes up on them. If we started, we gon' finish it. Lafayette, I see you, what's the business? They soldier hate to drag them out the club filled with stitches. Can't forget about Lake Charles, Grambling, and Rose City. That town and Rush Town, just get them up or lay down. Double bags of Boja, them city niggas, they bossing up. That dumb shit you play with them boys, they tossing up. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, Shreveport. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, Lafayette. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, B.R. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, that's how we rockin', nigga. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, Shreveport. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, Lafayette. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, B.R. Bitch, I'm from Louisiana, that's how we rockin', nigga. Them shits up, them shits up.
Hey, listen, we back. Shout out to Louisiana, New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
You want to say a little clip before I go ahead and close out the show?
Nah, man, I listen. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I just heard the craziest shit ever. Somebody that I work with. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Somebody that I work with said.
Why you gotta speak in code?
She said that if she don't get married.
I said if I didn't meet anyone, if I hadn't have met someone.
Okay.
I was going to have all of my friends come and see me marry myself.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Commit to myself for the rest of my life.
That's fucking ridiculous. This is Duke That's Dune. This is the L.I.T.T Network.
This is Toni Dominique. And once again, thank you for tuning in. Shout out to our amazing guest, Sharonda Official, for coming in. And to remember, today, tomorrow, and always, stay living in today's time because...
we lit! And she's crazy.
Yeah. It's lit, it's lit. Yeah, yeah, hey, yeah, it's lit, it's lit, it's lit. And like it ain't lit, L.I.T.T, L.I.T.T. And like it ain't lit, yeah, it's lit, it's lit, it's lit, it's lit. And like it ain't lit, L.I.T.T, L.I.T.T. And like it ain't lit, yeah, we 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 lit, it's lit. Cut the radio up, grab the phone when the live on. This the latest station in the nation, get your mind blown. Monday from 9/11, causing hectic 9/11. You ain't heard about from word of mouth. Come here, let me tell you. Got Toni on the mic, good celebrity at ATL, and we got Duke plus my dog Omar as well. It's a lituation every time you cut the station on. It's the L.I.T Network here, but we taking off.